All right, we live. Yeah. What up, man? It's your boy D, aka Mr. Live at 5 himself.
And it should go DJ Baby Blue Diamond,
aka BBD. Shout out to my boy T1. You know what I'm saying? He handling some family stuff, so he ain't able to make it in tonight. But I ain't been here in a minute, so I'm ready to talk a little bit, just a little bit. We got a lot of topics. We might not get to all of them, but I'm gonna try to go through and at least talk about some ones that I think is like, I guess, good topics for the time being. But before we get into that, we got a song, an exclusive, if you must say, by Flu. It's called Champagne Bottle Life. So we're gonna let this ride for a little bit, and you know what I'm saying? Here you go.
It's a celebration, bitches. Yeah. I told y'all niggas we going to the moon, Alice. Flu. Look, money don't make the man unless the man ain't shit. Ain't nothing on this earth that this man can't get. Why? I'm a hustler. I'm a hustler. Birds of a feather, best believe I will ruffle ya. 30 minutes on the block on my third customer. 30 minutes on the top, niggas don't fuck with ya. Who the fuck is ya? I never heard of y'all. Food for thought, y'all niggas just a curveball. Outside the plate, did you catch it yet? Your crew is animals, well I'm a fucking vet. I smoke big green, tell them cut the check. I keep some ass with me, so they call me Shrek. No sweat, my pet, my flow will irk y'all. Put my back against the wall and I will murk y'all. I serve all if you thinking I'm a fucking liar. I turn y'all to roadkill, bitch, I never tire. Champagne bottle life. I never fuck a model twice. I stack chips to my wrist glow. Man, the door, gotta let the bullshit go. Champagne bottle life. I never fuck a model twice. I stack chips to my wrist glow. Man, the door, gotta let the bullshit go. Every year it never fails. I'm only getting better. Got a pocket full of lit. You should probably make a sweater. I'm so cold, hard to see another better. I flip O's, Vanna White, pick a letter. I vow to stay fresh on my paper mission. 2 O's by noon if my ends is missing. I'm at the grocery store, I got my ice on. I'm married to the game, nigga, get your ice on. I'm the nigga with the carrots, chilling by the carrots. Fruits of my labor, haters can't compare it. I'm a nigga with the cheese, chilling by the cheese. I just shitted on you, clean up on aisle 3. Life's a bitch, I'm feeling like I lived and went to heaven. My girl is feeling lucky, like the number 7. She know if I'm paid, then she straight. You better roll bounce, you fucking cheapskate. Champagne bottle life. I never...
Oh. I was like, am I tripping? What's up, man? But it's your boy D. This is Where You Ask Podcast, man. We got some hot topics. We got a couple of hot topics. I made a post earlier of some topics that people want to talk about, and the comments section was flooded with some topics, and I had already picked some topics in our little group. So we're gonna have to try to cipher through this unfamiliar territory that we got, because I always make a post for people to chime in on what they want us to talk about, and nobody really never make no post, but today they was on it. So I guess today is a good day to be podcasting. Shout out to the other podcasters in the city: Socially Irresponsible, Radioactive.
if this mic could talk.
If this mic can talk.
Could talk. Stop doing that.
Hey, Sunday when they was recording, he said, D Jones said, instead of saying Wilt Chamberlain, he said Walt Chamberlain. So I typed in, I said, hey, it's Wilt, not Walt. And then B Cam said, get him. And he was like, oh yeah. And it's, if this mic could talk and not can. I've been doing that on purpose though. I hope you know that. But yeah, we got some good topics tonight. So one of those topics that I really wanted to talk about is more recent. Shout out to Alvin Perry. He did is it called Beautiful Women of San Antonio?
I think so.
Beautiful Women of San Antonio, and he made 2 videos so far, and I mean they was good. It was some good videos. It wasn't really long. He put them up on TikTok, so if you're not following him on TikTok, I think his name is comedian Alvin Perry on TikTok.
Yeah,
So go ahead and follow him on there. And while you at it, you can follow us, Where You Ask Podcast on TikTok, and you can also follow me live at 5TX on TikTok. You know what I'm saying? You know, my followers is kind of up there. I'm up in like, 1400s and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But he did a video. But what was crazy is that he said a lot of women was inboxing him complaining about them not being on the first 2 videos and stuff.
Oh, so not everyone that posted got chosen?
Right, yeah. I guess whoever sent him pictures and stuff like that, he was just picking through and seeing which ones. And a lot of females was in their feelings that they wasn't, on that initial list. So yeah. I'm like, one of the people that comment was actually talking about validation from others. So I think that's a big part with social media. A lot of people look to social media for validation. And if y'all don't understand what social media is basically like the metaverse. You can be whatever you want to be on Instagram and Facebook and TikTok and all that. You can put out this persona that you're this type of person, but in real life, you're probably miserable or unhappy or whatever. But I just don't think that it's wise to put all your self-esteem in social media, because it's gonna let you down. Yeah, if you ain't seen celebrities, like, you're not a celebrity, so they'll really tear you down. They doing that to celebrities, so imagine that. These people are fans of these celebrities, and they still go ham on them. Like, even with the Kevin Samuels thing, people is still like making memes and stuff about him, and why he's dead. And it's crazy, because why would you harp on something that somebody said and he's passed away? Like, it's almost like they can still hear that voice, his voice still telling them that they ain't shit. I think they just probably mad because they probably really ain't, and he just told them that, and they feel some type of way about that. Should I unplug this?
Yeah, I was going to post my picture in that thing, but I didn't know what it was for, so I was like, nah, let me not do it.
So what was it, like a Facebook?
Yeah, he had made a Facebook post, but I didn't know what it was for. I half read the post. I thought it was one of them, like, see who you know, or singles type.
Oh,
thing,
yeah.
So I didn't post.
Yeah, those go around a lot too. But yeah, apparently people was getting mad, getting upset, and so he if you watched his post, you can tell that he was trying to, I want to say calm the situation down, but kind of making it known, like, hey man, don't take this too serious, And apparently it's still going on. So now he's like, kind of like, now he's gonna talk about you now, and he's kind of like, I'm ugly, so I can talk about you.
Yeah.
I was like, oh man, you crazy. But that's crazy. People that's listening, man, look, social media is fake for the most part. You got some real people on there, but for the most part, if you're dealing with self-esteem issues, it's called self-esteem. You got to look in the mirror at yourself every day, every morning, every night, or whenever. And you got to basically pep talk yourself, because if you leave it up to the world, you ain't never good enough. And you always ugly. So, or you can just accept that you're ugly, even if you're not. Just say, I'm ugly. And that'll make life a little bit more easier. You just be like, yeah, I know I'm ugly, so fuck it. Ain't really nothing you can say about me, because I'm ugly. But, they say beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So just the question is, who is the beholder? Orangutan or not? Somebody had put that too in a post. They wanted us to talk about, it's a lot. What was that one? Okay, somebody that was the inbox. Okay, the inbox. So I'm not gonna say the name, but this person inboxed me about the topics or whatever. They said, "Can you recover from your husband having a child during your marriage?"
No.
No.
It's gonna take a long time. I don't know.
Is that
I don't even know
is that
how
fixable?
I don't know. How do you even stay with someone that did that? Because they did it again.
Is it that they
stepped out?
Is it that they cheated? But is it the fact that they got the person pregnant?
I think cheating should make you leave in general. So that's just the icing on the cake.
So you think if a person cheats one time, it should be over?
I do.
Dang, that's messed up. No, everybody's human. Everybody fucks up.
That's true, but you took vows. Why would you?
Yeah, I mean, that's true. But you're a human at the end of the day. Like, do you think people was married for 50 years and nothing, like no infidelity or nothing?
That was different because women stayed home. Women kept their mouth shut.
My grandma was alive in the 1990s and 2000.
It was different back in the day.
No, I think they just was aware that it is what it is. I think that was it. Well, because I don't remember my grandma working. Somebody said what? Can we see the comments on here?
Right. So Ben said, this TV reality world, social media has to be proud of your accomplishments more than what your family does to make it valid in a lot of people's lives. He also said, nope, never. I guess I'm assuming to the cheating situation.
Oh, if I now see, this is the double standard. If a woman cheats and she gets pregnant by another dude,
I feel like it should be the same for both.
But it's a double standard though.
It should be the same for both.
It should. I don't think it is though, and I don't think it's something about. I don't know. I have a perspective on like men and women cheating. It's just something about a woman when you think about, let's say you get in a relationship with somebody and they cheat on you. Then you're thinking about like, dang, I went through these loops and hurdles and, all this kind of stuff to get you. And then you just let somebody come in and just take the most value. I don't know if women know this or not, but your vagina is the most valuable thing that you have.
Yeah.
And you let somebody else come in and get it. It's just, I don't know. That's kind of hard to recover from a man. On the flip side of that, penis is not as valuable as vagina.
True.
Like, ain't no woman really calling in from work to get some dick. Like, maybe in the beginning because it's spicy, but after a while she like, I gotta go to work. Well, get out of my face.
The last one, Ben said.
Cheating back in the day, they used to be exposed. Exposed courts used to have the cheater holder sign up, letting everyone know they cheated. Oh yeah, I think I heard about that before. It's kind of like a humiliation type thing.
Yeah.
Like they want to humiliate you. I mean, shoot, in the biblical days, you cheat. Well, I ain't gonna even say that because it was different. It was adultery. Like, you're not supposed to cheat. You're not supposed to sleep with another man's wife. It wasn't like you wasn't supposed to sleep with another woman. But they used to stone you. So I guess we kind of upgraded on the punishment. In Africa, though, they still do that. They'll still stone you in Africa for that kind of stuff. So, I mean, it ain't too far. You get one of these African dudes that got this money and they fly you back to their country and you realize, like, I literally have no rights over here. Like, you get slapped in front of the police and the police won't do nothing. The police might slap you too. Obviously, you did something.
The police
you did something slap worthy. Yeah. They'd be like, oh, but yeah, I think it's tough. I think my opinion on that is different. I can't speak on a woman's behalf. That would probably be something that a married woman would have to.
Well, how would you? What? Like you said, the table was turning.
No, I'm gone. I'm gone. But even if I do it, and a girl, I don't expect for my wife to stay.
Yeah,
I wouldn't expect that. I would be so appreciative for her to, But I'm not expecting it. I'm definitely expecting her to leave.
You want her to stay
Of course.
and raise that baby?
She don't have to raise the baby.
Oh.
The baby got a mom.
Well, yeah, that's true, but
She have the co-parent. I mean, it would be still that. But wouldn't that be like raising a stepkid?
Yeah, but that'd be kind of hard.
Yeah, it would definitely be hard. Imagine me trying to raise a son that's not my son that I know came from another man.
Exactly.
I don't think that. But on the flip side, I think women are more nurturing than men, so I think they won't take it out on the kid. So they won't shush the kids aside because they are nurturers, so they'll probably, but they won't like the situation. I think the husband and the other chick will definitely not be smiled upon, if you would say. So one of the topics that I wanted to talk about was so before we get into that, RIP to all and the condolences to all the people that and the families that shooting in Buffalo. Like,
Yeah.
I don't really know too much about it. I ain't really sat down and really looked into it. But any mass shooting is bad. It don't matter if it's happening to Asian people, Hispanic people, white people, whatever, is bad. But only difference is that it's kind of happening to us a lot. For white people come to our, they say he drove 4 hours.
4 hours
to go do that, and then on his gun it had the word, the N word. I'm gonna say the N word on it. On the gun, yeah, it had it carved in it.
I didn't know.
You know what I'm saying? So then he goes to Buffalo and shoots up this supermarket. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, like, how many places did you pass up full of white people that you could have just easily shot them? I'm pretty sure you got a store in your town or wherever you from that you could have shot up, but you chose to drive all the way to a low income place to take out your frustrations or whatever it is. Like, and then they try to say, oh, he's mentally ill. Nah, I don't. I'm starting not to buy that shit. Like, that's starting to get into an old excuse, because don't nobody think that black people are mentally ill when they doing the stuff that they doing. It's that you just black and you don't know how to act. It ain't no it ain't no mental illness involved in that. They ain't taking into consideration of all the stuff that kid went through growing up. You know what I'm saying? So I'm starting not to buy that. And one of my homeboys, Sean, I can say his name, it's my old school homie. He was actually talking about that. He said he wanted to talk about when is it time for black people to start retaliating against these people that's attacking us.
Are we allowed to?
I don't think it's a.
No, when I mean allowed to, as in like, is it really gonna work?
I think if people start knowing that it's a punishment for coming to our neighborhoods and killing random people, it's war at the end of the day. It's gonna be casualties. So if, let's say somebody from what's the place way out, like
let's see what happens when discipline's not.
Huh?
What do we that?
This is what happens when discipline is not allowed in homes. I agree. Shoot, it's almost at the point of like, should we allow discipline back in the schools?
I agree.
Like, to a certain degree, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's definitely getting out of control. But like I say, I don't really know too much on the subject, so I don't really want to start talking and basically talking out my feelings and be having some wrong information. But I do know this is a white dude that drove to Buffalo, New York, in a low income community and shot up and killed 10 black people. And then I saw that there was a little black girl that hid in a freezer.
What?
Hid in the freezer so she wouldn't get shot.
Just like that church shooting. How
the
that
church
girl
shooting.
pretended to be dead so she won't get shot.
That's crazy. And in all these cases, the white dude is being walked off.
He got
handcuffed.
He got burgers.
No, that was the Dylan Roof dude.
No, I'm not talking about this dude. I'm talking about the one that
Oh,
did
the
the
church. Yeah,
shit.
yeah,
He
yeah.
got
They
it.
took him to go get something to eat and stuff like that.
He got
So
it. He got a 4 for 4.
it's not. It's. I think once, in my opinion, this is my personal opinion. In my personal opinion, I think we kind of in a bind, so we can't get mad at we can get mad at what they doing. We also get mad at our youth that's killing our youth, and the grown men that's killing our youth, and all that kind of. We got to have the equal anger, and not all. You know, and speaking of that, I'm gonna play this. This is a clip, but I'm gonna play the audio of it. Okay. I'm gonna play the audio of it. I'm gonna play the audio. Let me see. Hold up. I'm trying to get the audio. Oh, I turned it down.
You ain't seen a rapper say nothing about that white boy. That 18-year-old white boy shot them 10 black people. Let that have been 10 King Vons. They'll be tearing up Buffalo. Let that have been 10 George Floyds. They'll be tearing up Buffalo. But them was 10 innocent older people that an 18-year-old white boy drove 4 hours away to intentionally go kill black people with the word nigger wrote on his gun. Ain't no rapper mad about nothing. Ain't nobody saying what's his mama's address. Ain't nobody trying to find out where his cousin and them live. Nobody, homie. Let that been, no, man. So that's what get me about these niggas. They so gang and so gangster. So we got 18-year-old niggas that's killing. Look what they 18-year-old people killing for. They race. Our 18-year-old niggas just killing our own for nothing. Yeah. No, they 18-year-old way stronger than ours because they 18-year-olds come over here and kill 10 hours. We'll kill 12 hours and won't kill none of theirs.
You can jump on.
So this is what I'm gonna say. We watch 10 black people die every weekend in Chicago. So why y'all playing like y'all mad about what this white boy did? Lions already know what to do when they see gazelles. Gazelles already know what to do when they see a lion. They the lions, we the gazelles.
And he's I would say he's very controversial. I would say Charleston White on some stuff that he says, but I definitely agree with what he when he be holding these a lot of, I would say, street dudes accountable for. Like you when it comes to, you know, street stuff, like or your own people, you just beast. You all the predators in the jungle. You all those. But when it comes to a white cop killing one of us, or this dude drove 4 hours to kill some of us, the other white dude went to a black church and killed some people. Like, oh, now y'all don't have nothing to say. It ain't no loading up. We riding, and none of that. I thought when Bloods and Crips was created, it was to protect the community. That's what I thought it was. But obviously not. Obviously they more concerned with getting some money and fucking bitches and all that kind of stuff. So I wholeheartedly agree with Charleston just said on that. So I know you want to say something. You want to say something? Blue is a little bit under the weather, so She
I
had,
could set just right there, then. Huh?
she had to step out. A
Oh,
little
okay,
bit,
I
so.
step in for blue. Let me switch sides real quick.
Okay.
Teamwork made the dream work.
Is she gonna be able to get back in?
Yeah, Lala's out there.
Oh, okay.
Let me help you. I think that's her coming down right there.
Oh yeah.
Sanitize this place. Oh my God. Sanitize blue. Yo, what's up? Yeah. Well, you asked, so I can. Well, you asked, so what's up? Thanks for having me on,
No
first and
problem, man.
foremost.
No problem, man.
But no, first thing first, I was going to wait to talk about this on our show, whatever. Ain't no drops in there needed, but I was thinking, like, yeah, he's very controversial. He's very controversial. You okay?
No, I'm good. Go ahead.
You gonna be all right? You need water, anything? You got a machine back there if you need to fill up. Okay.
Go ahead.
All right, but just first thing first. Once again, he's first.
Introduce yourself first, man.
Oh, I'm a nobody that knows body, but everybody got my blueprint. Nah, what's up, man? Legacy City founder, CEO, Legacy Street Legend Nation, Street Legend Productions, all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I'm here on Well You Ask podcast for a second because we thought we lost.
We thought we lost blue. Blue turning purple.
Blue, you know what I'm saying? Blue ate 2 fat-free aspirins today and haven't been. And she ain't been.
Oh.
Nah, that's my dog. That's my
See, then you
dog.
want to know why we got beef.
I be picked with Blue all the time. But it's very correct that one, I haven't heard Black Lives Matter.
Mm-hmm.
You know, due to the fact that they're going through the scandals with the money and stuff right now.
I've been
So
seeing it.
everything is obsolete with that, you know, and they would give you all the tools you need to destroy yourself. That's first thing first. Next, I haven't seen Al Sharpton. You know, I haven't seen NAACP. These are, but you know, when you got 501c3s, the government pay you to stay out of black issues. So
Wait, hold on. Before you go any further, I promise. I said this. A lot of. I don't know if y'all noticed. A lot of churches have 501c3s.
and they are paid to stay out of black issues. Church of God in Cash. You know.
So if you have a pastor speaking out against like the LGBT community, and one of them is in a church, they can go downtown and report you, and they can come and shut your church down.
That's sad that they got that much power because the church and the state don't even supposed to mix.
It don't. It's not.
You
but,
see what I'm
you
saying?
know,
But you see what I'm saying? Like and just because I mean,
And
if that's their religion, it's been around for that long. That's what they believe in.
Exactly.
Don't go.
right? I mean,
Don't go.
I would think they intentionally doing it.
Of course they are because they know one thing about that community that everybody's mad at. They got the bag. You know what I'm saying?
The backing. They got the support. They
Well,
support each other.
they can buy the backing. I mean, they bought Obama.
But not just that too.
They
I'm just
definitely
saying,
got Obama.
not just that too. They support each other in general.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
They
Like
definitely.
it's harder for us. I'm gonna say it's harder for us to support us
Who is us?
blacks,
Oh, okay.
Heterosexuals,
African Americans.
Heterosexuals.
No, just African Americans in general.
I think no. I mean, the United States.
We
I think
support
so.
other people than we do our own, and it's true.
Oh,
Like
I
it takes someone.
Yeah, they
it
do.
takes one of us to die for us to finally rally when we could have been rallied a long time
But
ago.
when most time when it's dying, it's
and
somebody
then we could have
paid
been spoke
from
up,
the
and then not only
inside.
that too.
Yeah, a lot of those
times
inside.
it's all inside hits.
It is, and then not only that too, we don't vote.
Hold on,
And then if we do vote, we put BS names on there. Like that one time when what was that gorilla who killed it got more votes than anybody.
Oh, they put that. Yeah,
when they wrote Hennessy down as a vote for write-in votes.
Well, the thing about it too is like with our community, it's two things. You're definitely right on that, but you gotta look at a lot of things that's systematically inclined and who's controlling the narrative too. I'm guaranteed it's more good black fathers out there than there are bad black fathers,
is.
right?
It
But
definitely is.
but the fact is we don't control the narrative.
So they can paint the picture.
Exactly. So winners always write history, and they can prepare the future. right? So that's one thing with black culture. And black culture, we have this complex where we got to be accepted, verified, solidified, certified
Just talking
by the
about
outside culture, right? So my thing is, a lot of people they'll say, you know, don't do black power, black people. On the same breath, they will say, don't do business with a nigga. I'm sorry.
No. We talk that shit.
But I'm just saying, like, these are the same contradictions that we have, right?
Right.
And so they already embedded a black genocide among the community. If you got a dream, white people is not gonna tear your dream down.
No.
They got enough minions within our culture they're gonna do it. Right?
Yeah, because you ain't gonna do nothing but make them more millions.
That's it. And so, so even with that, so one thing that is perspective to me when we talk about brands, right? We talk about brands. Look at the word brand. It's nothing deep, right? The word brand. We know people, owners brand their slaves. They brand their merchandise, right? So when you go and buying, Giovanni and Gucci and these different brands, you are probably sporting these last names.
You are.
You see, so it's deeper than just, whatever. So, so with us, and it's crazy because Guadalcanal is laughed at by our culture in the United States.
And football could have been.
And look, the killer is all these black things are laughed at in the States, but when you go to Germany, they got outlet malls. Football got his own outlet mall. Guadalcanal got his own outlet mall, and the European coaching is tearing it up. They got their own outlet mall overseas, bro. You know, they French out over
making
there.
a bag.
Making a bag. Meanwhile, we're
fighting over these people that
these brands that don't they let us know like they don't like us. I get so upset when I see black men and women with Tommy Hilfiger on.
I just seen DC on Fly on 85 South Show. He had a Tommy Hilfiger.
I saw that.
He definitely didn't listen to Pimp C.
Yeah, I stopped watching it after that.
He definitely didn't listen to Pimp C.
I definitely stopped watching it after that, and it just
and crazy. He got his own clothing line.
And that's how I be, and it's crazy like that, right? So,
but I feel like sometimes we tear our own stuff down too. We gotta know how to conduct business.
Yeah, it's a select few out there that just shouldn't be business owners.
Because sometimes we don't conduct business correctly. We give ourselves a bad name, and you wonder why nobody wants to buy black.
Yeah,
it's
I think,
but it's not all black. Oh, they ain't got to see me.
You want to be seen or no?
No, they ain't got to see me.
Oh, okay.
It's not all black people.
But we got to take that same. We got to, and I definitely agree. But we got to hold that same energy when it comes to other people's brands. So we know Gucci and those type already spoke their piece on us, how they don't really fuck with us.
Yeah.
But we still making them billions and billions of dollars.
That's
but
true,
if
too.
you mess up one time,
I said
we
that all
gonna
the time.
slander you on
said
Facebook.
that
Don't go here no more. How many times has McDonald's or Wendy's messed up on your order, and then the next day you going right back there?
Of course, I done had podcasts to come through here and certain things. I can't control technology, right? We just got to upgrade and it said stuff. You know what I'm saying? I only smile at you because I know you hate and or whatever, right? And it's just like, bruh or sis, you know what I'm saying? You even go nowhere else with the equipment that I have, right?
Right.
Top notch. We talking give you the run for your money, right? If I'm coming in, you caught me at my learning stage. And I'm learning with you. How can you crucify me? If that's the case, you will never be here to because you don't know how to work. You teach me.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so I think a lot of times with us, the wealthy stay wealthy because they keep the rich rich. They keep the rich people in a rich mind frame, not a wealthy mind frame. Wealthy people sign the front of the check.
Right.
Right? So this is how,
yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
The person who buying the Bugatti is not rich. Bugatti is wealthy.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, and that's why I say, like, when it comes to us, we afraid to, especially with me, like, anybody comes to me, I get them the game.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I know they said the game is to be sold but not told, but it's like, nah.
Sometimes you gotta tell
we
them.
need the franchise. Kendrick Lamar said,
shout out to Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah. Kendrick Lamar said on the Nipsey Hussle, the victory lap, I give you the game, you take it to the turf, and you give it right back. Okay? You know what I'm saying? And I live by that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, look, this is how they do it. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, look, this is
because they telling each other the game, but they selling it to us.
So they selling it to us. It's like,
but amongst them in their own little quarters, they giving each other a game. You'd be surprised how many of these corporations look like they're beefing with each other, but behind closed doors, they are buddy.
Bruh, okay, let's take San Antonio podcaster. Let's take you all for an example, right? So,
Nah, talk about it. I'm ready.
so let's take. I know for a fact one podcast crew. I taught the game like this is how this works. This is how this works. This is how this works, right? And other people had sat on the phone with me for a few hours like this is how this works. This is how this works, right? And so I get friendly competition. I definitely get that. You know, I gotta figure out one of these mic hub. These mic look the engineer here. One of these mics is humming.
Yeah, I don't know which one it is.
It sounds like an old record player, right? And it just
Is it my phone?
something is humming. There you go. Something is.
It might have was my
It was,
phone.
oh, it was him. So it wasn't my look.
Because I heard it earlier. I was like,
but you see how I be like, oh, maybe one of these. You know what I'm saying? But here we go. You give the game right. So it's friendly competition. So it's certain things you buy in marketing. I'm gonna have to lay that couch out for you to lay down because you tip over your head, but this table, world star. You know? So, but what I'm saying is like, so I'm gonna give everybody just like this. You market your certain things, right? And a lot of people have learned the algorithm and marketing because PRs, A&Rs, and people that do these podcasts understood that before everybody jumped on. We understood that during the pandemic when we was doing the podcasting before everybody was, everybody was locked down.
Yeah.
We was here. So it was not the fact that there was like, oh, ain't everybody watching your show, this. No, it wasn't. We bought into an area that we don't know how to get to. So it's like, damn, how can we get to Zimbabwe? How can we get to Iceland? How can we get this? How can we do that? So you probably into the market, right? And when you go live, whatever time zone it is,
It's gonna be.
boom, it's on everybody's computer. So now you got people, and that's why you go back and watch the history. You see, we had people from Iceland, different languages. Sometimes I thought people was like, you know what I'm saying, playing around, but it's from a different country.
yeah.
And I was teaching, certain people those different things, and it's like, all right, everybody pretty much got the similar equipment. Boom, got it. But the difference is you have to go and invest in this, and this. And this is how you form a podcast union within your city. You got hypothetically 6 or 7 podcasts doing over 14 to 20,000 views a show. They ain't looking at big numbers, they're looking at consistent numbers across a podcast team.
Right.
And so that's how you get these licenses. So you don't have a license when UMG come and they mute your page. And it's like, well, here's we done had it happen, but like, yo, boom, 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 boom. Now they releasing the music. They doing everything.
That's how that works. Man.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? So, but everybody, like, truthfully, none of y'all are better than the other one because everybody your subject matter is dope. What y'all talk about.
Everybody has their.
Everybody have their subject matter expert they do. Right. From social to irresponsible, from if this mic could talk to radioactive.
All of them.
Tune Talk. Every Tune Talk. I know they focus on independent artists to a different level. Everybody's dope in their own arena, and I be like, damn, that's a good topic. That's good pointers. That's this. That's that. Right. And so if everybody was to just take that money and just build a union.
We didn't talk about a union, but Travis
it's automatic. So what happened? So why it's automatic? Go ahead.
Well, no, Travis had talked about a thing he was saying right now with the podcast world right now. San Antonio can be a podcast hub.
It can be a pioneer of what's going on,
especially how many we got in the city.
And that's what I'm saying. So once again, it's about the consistency, right?
You said what?
With the music, putting the music in it.
No, I said it's supposed to say music ain't it. As in like we ain't got a music scene as far as in like, cause you know Houston is known for their sound, and because we are a melting pot, we necessarily don't really have a sound in San Antonio because we're a melting pot with the
compared to Dallas and
because we're the military city, so we have a melting pot. But we talked about this how we feel like if San Antonio's not gonna make it with music. Not make it with podcasting. We might be known for podcasting.
It could be, but even with that, right?
It could be both.
Just like the music, though, right? The business had to be in the line. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You want to think about Houston, where people say it's the hub, and then whatnot. But what people don't realize, a lot of the rappers was already platinum before they left the city.
Yeah, they was millionaires. Slim Thug was a millionaire before he got his deal.
Cause you know why? Because they sold out Houston. What I mean by that is
Well,
not
in Texas, you can sell a million.
You don't have to go nowhere, right? But when you got,
But they connected with each other. They didn't. They, like you said, they left the egos aside and then said, let's all get this money.
I think they still like
Not
egos
all-
and stuff.
not all-
it was, at one time it was
No, I'm
Fade
not
versus
saying-
Braids. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not saying heavy artists.
That's crazy.
But even when it was Fade versus Braids, they had enough artists where they said, let's get together.
Oh yeah, okay. So it was like
So,
a collective.
the
Like if you
podcast
got
where
braids,
this podcast
Yeah.
it was like a
that
collective.
podcast,
Yeah.
It ain't enough for us to be like, okay, let's get together. It's gonna be like 3 versus 2.
well, see, that's why
That's
that's
what I'm
one of the
saying.
reasons why we actually came up with the live event. So the live event is basically for us. Our podcast that's our way of sharing the platform with everybody, all the podcasters, so everybody can get
Recognized,
it's a
get
cross promotion.
known.
Our crowd is looking at their podcast crowd is looking at ours. It's everybody. So now everybody's like, oh snap, Chief Suits. I like that. Let me go
Y'all
follow
get to
them. You
show
know.
our own
So it was like
styles.
networking. It's like a
Networking.
networking event. You know what I'm saying? We
But
share the stage
this-
and
this is the thing though. Outside, okay, in order for something to be a hub in the city, a hub is based out of a city, which means right. You plant the anchor here, but you gotta get it out
right.
at a mass rate in order to be a hub. So like, you know, even with my company, right? I'm not from here. I just use all my followings, little things I tell artists. Every show I used to do, this is like from 2005 when I joined the military. Every show I did, I used to have people sign in with their emails. And I did that for 10 years, right?
Your clientele.
And I always stayed up with these people for 10 years. I did that, and I still keep in touch with these people from letterheads. Y'all, what y'all think about this single, this song? Hey, here's some merchandise. Boom, boom. I did that for 10 years, right? Just kept it going, and I still do it to this day, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so that's the one thing. And so when it comes to building certain things, you know, back you used to follow my track record, right? I used to try stuff online and like, I don't know how to work it, but y'all let me know what y'all
Yeah.
hear. Boom, 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 or whatever. But one thing that made the difference was I had those 10 years of connections, right? And so if I'm gonna be the staple here of whatever I do here, I already have the rest of the world following and looking down.
Right.
You
It
see
was
what
like,
I'm-
that's how what you talking about is the same thing Jamie Foxx said he did when he
Yeah.
was doing his comedy. He was going to the clubs when it was just beepers basically. You know, he was just getting everybody's information at the end of the night. It wasn't emails though, but it was the pager numbers.
Yeah.
And he'd be like, hey, I'm gonna be in South Carolina. Boom, boom. I got a whole list of people that I'm gonna invite out. And he just went down the whole East Coast, and by the time he got to, I think he said Miami or something like that, he was on because he built up a fan base all the way up and down. So now, if he go to the West Coast, now that fan base is
Exactly.
coming to the, you know what I'm saying?
I
So
want to know your thoughts on, because I see this a lot, especially in music more so than podcasting, when artists who are born and raised from the city do not like it when other people who aren't from here get on, make it big, making some noise.
Well, how I feel about it?
what say that? What you say? Say that again. If
You know
people
how
that's
a lot
from
of
here,
people who are from here do not like the fact that other people who aren't from here, you know who I'm not gonna name no name,
that could come here.
that comes here, not from here, but make it big or make a name for themselves. And they're like, y'all support so and so, and they're not even born and raised here, but we born and raised here.
Oh, okay. So let me give you my perspective. I get a lot of people that call me and like, yo, you get a lot of love in the city for, you know, some people I don't even know be watching me, right? They be like, you get a lot of love in the city.
There's a lot of artists.
You know what I'm saying? They like, you get
Shout
a
out Ben. I see your comments. I'm gonna read them in a little bit.
Yeah. So
I got you.
Oh, bro, you should just pull your YouTube up.
I don't know how to. I was just
We
asking.
have it on the phone.
Look, just
Hey, you can use my phone. I ain't doing nothing.
look. I'm low key stunting, guys. I'm really getting, but it's cool. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about us.
So you're just gonna get on.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pull it up so you can read his comment. You type in your, you know what I'm saying?
I do this at the crib.
I should have bought a jacket.
You should have ate something.
Oh my god, I did.
Trying to set me up.
I did.
Trying to set me up to get sued.
That's how I don't know if you click on our
right here.
yeah.
It should have where y'all live.
There you go.
Boom, there we go. And we're gonna mute it so it ain't really interrupting anything. Boom. There you go. You read all your comments you need right now.
I think Ben is the only one really commenting. He said so earlier he said I said we was talking about the police. I mean the Buffalo.
Yeah, I'm gonna get up. I wanted to get back to it, but if you don't mind me, like for the answer.
let us finish what I said.
Oh yeah, okay.
So my thing is, first and foremost, a lot of people give a lot of love to me, right? And that's dope. And I definitely appreciate everybody that rocks with me, that, you know what I'm saying, know of me or know me. You know what I'm saying? One thing is, my city rock with me heavy too. I think I shared something not too long ago where people like, we listen to our artists from our city.
Right.
I'm from Columbus, Georgia. And by the way of like Alabama. So that they sit on the borderline right there. She said, boo. Yeah, but I raised in Georgia, born and raised there. But it's like, my people rock with me. You know why my city rock with me?
Because Georgia's like Houston, y'all support everybody.
Not only that, I'm not from Atlanta though. I'm from like Columbus.
I know, but Georgia in general.
Yeah,
like,
so people know Columbus as Fort Benning, Georgia, right? So that's what that known for. But the thing is, I'm always like with the radio station, the TV network, the stuff I have. I'm always reaching back home, and I'm teaching. I'm like, hey, this dope, but you gotta take this out of here, this out of here, this out of here, and do this. I'm always teaching the game, and they seeing money from the radio stations and different things, right? Yeah. So a lot of times, even so here in San Antonio, I understand I understand my demographics. I'm not from here, right? No matter how many, just say me hypothetically, right? No matter how many plaques I get, it look biased, right? But now the difference is I'm going in the city and making other artists monetize their music and getting that money, right? So now you can't say a person's not giving back to the city or not doing this, because now it's like evidence. It's 4 or 5 different people up there that got plaques from the program and stuff that I have. And it's not like, hey, he only doing selective stuff, because I do understand for his music industry, you got to have a collective traffic flow going through there from every genre of, it's a lot of genres in hip hop, right? So you got different faces are pulling these stuff in, and you giving them that game to elevate. How could you hate that, right? So if you giving the game and people
find a way,
of course, you know what I'm saying. But if you're giving the game to a city that was lacking certain things, right? And it's not like you walk around with your peacocks on. It's just like, yo, come here, sit down with me, boom, boom, boom. You ain't gonna never hear it from me. You know what I'm saying? I have to just elevate. You know what I'm saying? Just elevate.
You always see that in interviews when you look at artists. Even when you like look at Boosie always give props to Pimp C and Bun B for molding him into doing what he was doing. It's always somebody, because you're not gonna get in knowing the game, so you might as well get in, get some game from somebody that's already in. And then now you building yours. So now when somebody else come in, now you, just like Kendrick Lamar said, you reach back.
Because it's like, you know what I'm saying? Okay, when you say people don't... Okay, well, I was going to ask a question. I'm gonna let her wake up first. Oh, there you go. Hey, so like you was... I'm giving Blue all the time. But no, so, for instance, I saw 3 to 4 artists on the Facebook going down, and it was like, the big radio station don't play us. When they do play us, it's at this time for this time.
I think I said that before
Sundays.
too.
Yeah. So
Football time.
So my question was like, it's like when it comes to that, y'all, I don't know if when I did my lunch of the radio station, right? I got the FCs, I got the FCCs, I got the BMIs, I got the ASCAPs. Pretty much, I got the broadcasting license, Sound Exchange, for independent artists. So you don't have to worry about Drake. You don't have to worry about ASAP. You don't have to worry about the Kanye. You don't got to worry about Kendrick wiping the radio station off. You ain't getting no spins.
Because you're good.
Because I made the radio station based for independent artists.
Right.
Why people want to send their music in to get paid? You rather play to pay. You rather pay to play instead of get paid for playing. And I don't understand that. Like, why you're not, it's not I want you to support my radio station. I want to pay you. And so when you get paid, it shows you your sound scan layout. It shows you your sound exchange layout, and you see how one radio station can do. Mm-hmm. If you was to get on multiple radio stations, right? But the same artist that complain about not getting radio spins, right?
Not coming to the extended hand as
Cause I don't have blonde hair, blue eyes, or I don't.
That's what it
is. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I only speak German and English. I'm not from here.
Dye your dreads blonde.
No, I can't do that. I get my straight black. They gonna turn gray when they turn gray. But nah. But you see what I'm saying though?
Yeah.
You know, movie directors be lashing out on Netflix and Hulu and all these different places and Sundance Film. So guess what? We launched a TV network. Now you can shoot film and send it up there and own your content. So how can you say, well, this person ain't from here and y'all support him? I'm from here and y'all don't even rock with me. It's two things. They probably seen you in real life and you're a real prick, male or female. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Because there been people that I done seen online and I done met in real life. It's like, yo, I'm just keeping it online because I'll beat you the fuck up in real life. You know what I'm saying? So let me just state it myself.
Right.
Some people are, they super dope with the advice. You know what I'm saying? Tomorrow is beautiful because today was this. Then you meet them in real life. You're like, oh, you mother. You know what I'm saying? So it could be that. Two, what do you have to offer your city as well? Right?
Yes. I mean, I always say, I always was big on when you shooting as a San Antonio artist, most likely whenever you shoot here, we know where you at. Mm-hmm. Why not? The visuals, I like to see, when I see visuals, I like to see visuals like, oh snap, like. But if you on Hayes Bridge, I know that already. I see the 38 other rappers on Hayes Bridge.
But
somewhere.
Okay, now as a voice though, right? Mm-hmm. As a voice, right? Do you still you don't play the visuals because you've seen?
No, if I like it, I like it. But I'm just saying, like, say for instance, I told IQ had a song a couple of years ago, and he was in.
I call him San Antonio Nas.
Yeah, IQ. Shout out to IQ. He was in West Texas somewhere, and it was like a car graveyard. All the cars was straight up and down, and he shot his video out there. What enhanced the video besides the song was the visuals with it, because you looking like, damn, I know IQ. Where is he at? Like, I know this is not San Antonio, so it's just that part. Mm-hmm. Just like the Kendrick Lamar video. Yeah. Like the visual. If you listen to the song is cool, but it takes it to a whole nother level when you see the video.
That's how I feel about Michael Jackson Thriller. Like, that song is trash until you watch the video.
The video is ridiculous.
You see what I'm saying? It's like, I won't ride by and listen to Thriller.
No, I won't bump that.
You know what I'm saying? But you see what I'm saying? But this is the thing that podcasters, and we talk about the podcasters in the city being the hub, right? Y'all are the new, I guess, I know it ain't a doubt about it because you guys are like the new radio stations at the point. What I mean by that is, for every podcast that's being shown, right, and you playing these artists' songs, and every 30 seconds is considered as a stream or a pay. So, when you're not really rocking out to your people like that in the city, then you are shortchanging them. And I tell the artists a lot, like, look, when you on these podcasts, please don't claim their page, because social media gonna cut their page, and the only reason why they cutting their page, they think they got you thinking they protecting you, but truth of the matter is they don't want to pay you, so they silence the music so they don't have to pay you.
Oh, okay.
So if you got a podcast that's doing 20,000 views and another doing 15,000, you see what I'm saying? When I was talking about that union not for y'all get together with your power combined,
like
become Captain
like
Planet
UPS type.
Y'all just really pushing the units like that for the artists, and the artists don't understand protection versus being gypped. And when the podcasters really understand their power, but you have to invest in more than the equipment to understand your power. If you want the world reaction, when you talking to somebody in Finland, or you talking to somebody down in Australia and they strongly disagree with you respectfully, now you can open a dialogue because you get a different point of view and perspective from another part of the world. You know what I'm saying? So because Facebook is only going to deal with the algorithm of the people you interact with. But when you buy into it regardless of what people say, I'm gonna build mine naturally. Until you buy into the marketing and really crack it open, it's gonna hit different. You know, when celebrities see numbers, they look at podcasts, they look at the numbers and see what they doing. They don't care how you got them. They don't care if they real or fake. All they know, they shaking up the algorithm and they gonna sit down with you. You know what I'm saying? So you feel me? Same thing. Look at the people in the city, like the upper class people in the city. When they ask to come on, if you got the mayor or anybody on there, they're gonna look at the public figure. They're gonna check numbers because they gotta do research to make sure you're safe.
Yeah.
And this got this type of audience. Boom. I noticed I have politicians hitting me up all the time, like, yo, say this or do this. Or,
Yeah, we had 3 politicians come on last year for the running of
yeah, cause they need you guys. So don't think, like I said, do not think and believe it or not, I'm in the community more than I am in the studio.
Right.
Because, you know, as y'all know, I'm building podcasts and recording studios around the city. I'm just not like,
Stationary.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, I'm not doing that, right? And you welcome to Google those locations, whatever. But the point is, don't think that they're not watching, right? Don't think they didn't hear you. They didn't hear about you through the grapevine.
Right. And then two of them I knew personally.
Yeah.
I kind of knew them, so you know. But for them to be like, hey, let us be on to shoot our shot. You know, we want to talk to y'all audience and stuff like that. You know, that was. We always say we would never do that again. That was stressful. Interviewing politicians is just stressful. But I mean, if it pays the cost to be the boss and to come in, you know, we'll do it. But that was our experience in that realm. So we like, oh snap, okay.
And it's gonna get bigger because I mean, I can honestly say I don't say much in the group, but I see everybody doing their thing. You know, if y'all don't mind me name drop, well, you did already. But when Social them did, you know, they was talking about, you know, the doctors was on there and they was doing
the nurse.
They was
last Sunday.
Yeah, they was talking about, you know, people not healing properly because of certain things, and we need to check. Our coaches don't have that, right? And so but the access is out there. Prior to that, when it wasn't no podcast, the church members reached out to me. They having a big event. They came on. I just set it up real quick, and they were showing all to correlate with that. It showed everything that as a culture that we have access to that we don't know about. And they reaching out to, quote unquote, they call us urban. That's another way of saying black kids, right? Or niggas. Yeah. So they reaching out to the urban community because y'all are the urban community.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They got their audience. Y'all have y'all audience. Active and them have their audience. They, you know what I'm saying? So it's like boom, 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 boom. And so they can play like, oh, we on this one because they this. No, they because everybody got their own audience.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yes, I'm Legacy City, but all my artists outsold me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? 'Cause one, I understand as a boss how to move.
You putting your people, you putting your
two,
first.
they just got audience that just want F with Legacy City. Like, I don't listen to that. You know what I'm saying?
It is what it
It
is.
is. But the bottom line is it's bringing the paper right back, and they're making everybody their own boss. And once, as a whole, that's how you build your unit and your network.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's how that's just how it works, man. It ain't no. I mean, the proof is in the pudding.
Well, you said something a little while ago. You said 30 seconds. Right,
Okay.
counts the stream.
Yeah. So
before we do that, I'm gonna get a homie Nada over here nodding.
So not a lot.
Head Nada. I'm gonna give her her 30 seconds to stream it real
I
quick.
thought she gonna record. I thought she gonna go perform live.
Nah, she's scared. She don't even know.
Get it. Get it. Get it.
You know I'm a boss to be checking facts. You know I've been.
You know, I'll be showing love. I mean, I show love. I'm getting you your stream, man. This might get you to 6 million. That's a check. You know? You never know. Nah, but I actually I feel like I don't even know the word to use, but certain artists in the city, when they do a song, they send it to me. Hey man, check it out. Let me know what you think, because they respect my opinion on music and stuff like that, right? And me personally, I never asked, you know, for that part, but I'm like, you know, I feel like when I bring an artist on, like I need to. This might sound, I don't know how this gonna sound, but I need to be messing with their music. I like,
and
it's hard for me to.
I think that's a flaw.
Yeah,
let me tell you why.
It
right?
might be, but it's just like.
Because
Because if you ask for my audience opinion, I'm gonna have to say.
And this is why I had to.
Okay.
So doing U3 radio, I had to learn that too.
Is that some music video on the Spotify?
Yeah,
It's like a little.
it's a clip.
Oh, it's like the little
But-
thing you make the. Okay, gotcha.
I had to learn that doing U3 radio because one, we all start somewhere, and especially when the pandemic hit, I had a lot of artists hit me up talking about, "Can I get an interview? Okay, send me some of your music." I just started because the pandemic hit. I have no music, so I'm thinking, hey, why do you need an interview? But I didn't shut them down. I'm like, I'm still interview you because you still want to get out there. I still want you to get out there, even if you ain't got a song out yet. I still want your voice out there. But doing U3, it taught me that I'm not gonna like everybody's song. Everybody's song is not for me. But just because I don't like it, don't mean you ain't gonna like it.
Exactly.
Just because you don't like it, don't mean I'm not gonna like it. And then when I used to have a co-host, man, I used to send them songs, say, hey, you pick the song that you feel like is going to be dope. And then there's some songs where I'm like, nah, you may not like it, but I like it. Let's play and see what the people like. So I had to get that. And so that's why when I do play music, I always give them a chance. I was like, you get one chance on my show. See if I like it, see if my listeners like it. Then if they don't, we can't keep it in rotation. Go back to the drawing board. But if we love it, we're going to keep it in rotation.
So when you had U3 Radio, did you have your FFC license and stuff to pay the artists? You don't mind me asking?
No, not yet. Because like I said, I was just starting off. So
Okay, got you.
I didn't have the funding. It was just me. Like right now, I just got co-hosts who still, hopefully they work out. So when you do everything by yourself, it's hard.
I mean,
I
basically,
mean,
we doing the podcast.
You do everything by yourself,
Yeah.
so
The
you know how
podcast-
it is.
The podcast that we do, like, I want people to understand this. Like, when we do the events and all that stuff, that's not funded by nobody. All that shit is coming from us. So if we want our stuff a particular way, and we want particular artists to perform, we got that right to do that.
And the thing about that is that's when it comes to things like that, because now you're trying to bring money back into the pocket to elevate the next
Exactly.
artist. So it's a difference.
And then if we book certain artists and certain artists say, okay, I charge this much. I was like, okay, we don't mind you charging that much. But are you bringing out people?
Yeah, who you bringing out?
Okay, we're gonna talk about that too. We can hit that. So, all right. So here we go. So like a lot of people. So one, shouts out to, you know what I'm saying, Riggs being the Lakeside over there, whole thing. You know what I'm saying. We had the R&B and we had the R&B night. I guess it was Portrait R&B.
Oh yeah, y'all stopped that.
Yeah, because my daughter got sick. So you know what I'm saying. I'm just saying though. They said you ain't the show, but when the show stops, we get a little joke. No, nobody never said that at all. But my thing is, right, I charged everybody, even the people that want to come and perform, because I know that Street Legend is going to pack the house. Lala's going to pack the house. Angie's going to pack the house. I'm going to pack the house. You're not going to come and just perform to our people and not bring nobody. And so, but if I see an artist come in, they got like 3 or 4 people with them, I let their whole crew come in free.
Well, see, we was doing that too. We was saying, okay, cause I don't even think we charged for the first show, right? I mean, the first live event at Upstage. Did we charge performers?
That wasn't our first one.
No, I mean, as far as like cause Flu is the only one performed at the first one.
No, we didn't even charge people to get in that first one.
And then the second one, the one we did at Upstage, we charged to get in, but. So we had an artist that wanted to charge us for the the second one. No, the third one. The last one. So they wanted to charge us for them to perform. Okay, cool. That's cool. But you want an interview, so that we charge for interviews. So if is it gonna cancel out?
Like you perform, we did interviews. So he's like, sure. So we did that.
But it's still at the same time, like if this ain't even just for no particular person. If you're an artist, if we ask you to come. And you say, okay, I charge X amount of money to perform. I'm like, all right, cool. Well, how many people you bringing? Like, how many people is gonna come out and support you?
You to bring people in.
So if 2 people is coming to support you, like we not even breaking
Even if
even
you
at
don't
that
charge,
point.
I still feel like you should bring
Like at least
I
5 people.
I think that should be law. Like if you charging that much, you should be able to pack people out. Like
Right,
And
you know
I'm
what
not
I'm
and I'm not bragging on myself, but I'm proud of myself. I can pack out a house.
Well, Cliff said the same. Shout out to Cliff, the comedian.
Yeah, he's
he
dope.
said the same
I
thing.
can-
He brought people out. You know what I'm saying? So
I can bring
You have
people.
to.
You know what I'm
Well, I
saying?
also feel like too with this live podcasting event because it's so new. I think a lot of artists did not know what it is, so they didn't know that they can bring people.
Oh yeah,
Like,
when
they
we
didn't
first
know what
started,
it is
kind
because
of.
you know it's new.
Yeah,
we
yeah,
don't
of
do
course.
live podcasting events here, so they like, what is this? So when they got to the show, they're like, oh, I can invite people to come and buy a ticket. I'm like, yes, it's just
Bro,
like
look,
performing at a show.
it's only a couple podcasts, period, that do a live.
I would
a
say
live
we
one.
one of them because I know we go to different. We go to different. Well, they ask us like, do y'all? Well, our secret is we don't have that much to carry around, right? I'll tell everybody get a Mac Mini.
So everything is compact.
Yeah, get a Mac Mini. Like get your Mac Mini, your thing, and like have a mobile kit. We go to, but like the way y'all do y'all's, we don't do it like y'all. So we move more like a mobile radio station.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
You know what I'm saying? So we there, but guess who? Like from Killeen to even local. We got our radio kit up, podcast.
Yeah.
We doing it live. While they doing the podcast, I can turn on the radio station, talk broadcast, right? So we can do that, but we only play independent artists.
See, that's different. See, with
So,
ours, what
so-
we're trying to do is we want to get to the point where our whole audience is nothing but people that listen to podcasts. And then all the main podcasters on the stage, and they just get a chance to ask us questions. So we could do podcasting like that. Just like how D typed on Facebook, any topics, we want to do it where people just come line up and say, hey,
We
what
want
do
to
y'all
talk
feel
about
on this and this and this.
because we can come up with topics, but our whole thing is we want to talk about what y'all want to talk about.
Unity is
That's why we call ourselves Well You Ask.
yeah,
If you
yeah.
ask us, we gonna talk about it. Anything.
that's dope. That's a dope.
It's growing too. I told him
It
we're gonna have to
is.
get him. We're gonna have to get him to come out. We gonna talk after with
Yes.
because it's the one we got.
Which one are our main ones?
No, I'm saying with the how we trying to plan it.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
you know, it was.
Let me know ahead of
It
time.
was-
We're gonna come in that thing deep.
It's a stressful. This one is a stressful one right here.
We're gonna come in that thing.
We trying
deep.
to. We're not trying. We
Oh,
we do
they
it. We
said
trying
they
to up
don't-
the
yeah.
last one we did.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know what I'm saying?
What you
So we don't want to
supposed
do.
to.
Yeah,
We don't
yeah.
want to try to do no regular schmegular type.
No,
shit, you know what I'm saying?
smack it.
Yeah.
Nah. But no, y'all doing a great job, man. I peep game. If you go to the timeline, you see I share a lot. You know what I'm saying? I got so much going on, but I see it. Boom. I see it. Like boom. At least you see a share. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So,
and that's all I be asking for. Like,
that's-
like,
I mean, I think that with everybody. I think, like I said, everybody's dope. I just at the, you know, at the same time though, it's like I don't like.
Do you feel like okay? So you know how we try to support everybody, right?
Yeah.
I want to know because it's different with music.
I just feel like she was like,
okay.
wait for this interview.
I got another. I have to.
Go ahead.
Another
But I
topic.
feel like it's different with music because let's say we all did music. We can all drop a song on a Wednesday today, but we can all listen to each other's, song because it's different. But as a podcaster, when you have like different podcasts go live on the same day, same time, it's kind of hard to
Yeah. So
get that
that
support.
so
And then it's hard. Then it's like, okay, we wanted to change the schedule, but we kind of can't because we kind of have our schedule based on everybody's schedule,
Trust
their
me,
home life
and-
schedule, you know.
Exactly. So this is with that. I think a lot of people do that just to if you out to like man. So I hate name dropping, right? But this is my bro. Like me and Avon, we put a show together, right? Before we confirm anything, we like, yo, who has something going on this day? Before we make flyers, before boom, when we sit down and talk, when it's just us one-on-one, and you call them like, oh, this person got this going on, this person got this going. All right, we're gonna do
But I
it.
feel like that's different from a one-time show.
No, because we it's really not. People know that you will do shit on a certain day, and they want to do something that's similar. Like you may do R&B portrait with this DJ, they'll come R&B live band.
That's true too, but like, okay, so like certain, okay, so for instance, like, so there's another podcast that goes live on Wednesdays, just like when we used to go live, now we pre-record. We just went live today because D wanted to.
Yeah, I want to
Yeah.
go live. Today.
So,
I'm a live.
but they were
type.
doing
My
it
name is
live,
Live at
but-
5.
But they were doing it live on Wednesdays before we did. We didn't know they were doing it live on Wednesdays. We only chose Wednesday because it fit our schedule.
Yeah.
We were doing it 2 times a week at first.
We were.
We had our
Wednesdays and
podcast,
Saturdays.
and then on Saturdays was kind of like.
No, Wednesday was a fun day, and then Saturday was a podcast
Saturday was
day.
the actual like
Okay.
So
serious
then we
pod.
went
We
to
talk about stuff
pre-record,
like
Then
this.
we got together because that was pre-pandemic. now pandemic's over, we got together. We chose Wednesdays because that fits all our schedule. I'm very flexible. I ain't got kids. I'm not married. But my 2 co-hosts, they're married. They got kids. They can't be as flexible. So Wednesdays just work for us. So we just happened to go live at the same time.
Right.
So it's not like we were trying to compete. That's just how it happened. Now we would want it to change, but like I said, that fits our schedule. I'm not saying that's probably what fits their schedule. But then again, like you said, some people do it to compete because they were doing it before us. But then again, they just happened to go live on a Sunday with another podcast go live on a Sunday too. So it's just we
sometimes
try to support each other.
So
but it's just hard
I mean, you got. Let's just be honest.
It's a competition.
It's a competition.
I'm not saying it's not.
But I'm just saying. But some people like. You know, it's like this. You think about a school. If you take all the fucking kids out to do a fire drill and you show them the safety zone and the school shooters in that same fucking drill, guess what? He know exactly where to go to.
I be saying that all the time.
So what I'm saying is like y'all running these drills and stuff with y'all talking. And some people are just in there to get ideas.
Oh yeah, Ben. My bad. Ben. She
yeah, she okay, Ben. She just
Ben was like, is she okay?
Yeah, she ate them 2 fat-free aspirins. Ain't been. You know what I'm saying? But like it's people out there spiteful like that, right? But let me tell y'all something. June 3rd, the podcast is gonna be in trouble on Facebook. Cause see,
that's why. That's when I was talking. I was like, that day I was over here talking to him.
I didn't even know Facebook had a podcast thing. That's the crazy part. Because a lot of people in the group chat was like, "Fuck, Facebook had a podcast."
Yeah, like this, even with the live, that's why they moving away from like the live. They putting their money on real. They
Reels.
They're just the watch party, all that shit.
But this is what kind of get me too. How like so if y'all know how you saw my video clip, but now Spotify you can upload your whole video. Podcast to Spotify, which is kind of crazy to me because my thing is like
he has a.
I don't know the last time.
We'll talk.
But this is crazy because I don't know the last time someone said I'm gonna go watch
a video on Spotify.
Usually people I'm gonna watch something on YouTube.
Right.
People on Spotify when they driving, they just want something to listen.
Yeah, but I'm gonna tell you why they trying to do that.
I'm not saying it's not dope. It's a dope feature, but I'm saying it's weird because most people are gonna be driving while they listen to Spotify.
But either way, you get 2 for 1 on that.
No,
you know.
You do. I like it.
But like even with like Spotify and these different people, man, shame to plug. That's why once again I launched a TV network. Cause like maybe like a year, at the beginning when I first started doing the podcast stuff, I've been know how to work boards and stuff. So like of course my sound gonna be top notch. I'm a live engineer and I'm a studio engineer. So that's the first thing. Then the cameras I work out once I whatever.
You go,
yeah. But I know how podcast they want to hear. You know what I'm saying? We can cut the cameras off right now and talk.
And just have a good sound. If it's a good sound, then
yeah, people gonna, you know what I'm saying? Boom, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? And so that's just the way it is, right? So that's 1. 2, I understand that I can't say everything on this platform. They don't flag me. So what I'm gonna go do for like a last year and some change? I've been studying TV network. What I can do it. Oh, boom. So when everybody else shut down June 3rd, trying to figure it out.
That's what I was telling you when I was talking to him, and I was like, "Hey, if we gonna make a move,
you know what I'm saying? So when everybody else is shut down June 3rd,
because then you're gonna be stuck on just YouTube.
So TV network,
you know what I'm
is
saying?
it gonna be streaming or is it like an actual network? Because the reason I asked is because a lot of people, especially nowadays,
we're gonna talk about it.
Even AT&T and all that, they want to be going to streaming. Forget buying the actual cable box. Stream.
Oh yeah.
I get what you're saying.
Download the Netflix. Download the Hulu. Download the YouTube.
But I mean, why? Like, if I feel like if it ain't bringing you money, why have it? A cable box is money. If you forget to take it, they're gonna put it on your credit.
Basically, I always take my shit back.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, but I don't like with me. I don't even watch TV. My TV come on only when my daughter come over. I got like TVs in the house.
I'm mostly on Hulu and I watch shows that can just basically. Have it on for noise while it works.
Yeah,
so but don't watch TV like that either.
I watch documentaries.
I'm a huge documentary fan.
I always wonder, like, why can't we just have one streaming with everything? Why we got to have multiple?
I was telling you that.
It's okay. No. She really don't like me, so it's like,
no, that's not what I'm saying.
She don't like me, so it's coming from me. So if it was somebody else,
so you gotta dye your hair blonde.
Hey, look, if it was coming from, if Baby Blue heard it from somebody else,
you gonna have all my Hulu shows on there.
What I'm gonna do with Hulu?
You talking about? No, he's talking about for
us. I know he's talking about for us.
She's talking about for like in general.
No, I'm talking about in general. Like,
but he got one that got movies.
Doing that, but I'm talking about why can't
The one he got
Why can't
movies and,
other
and
people
stuff
do that?
on
Why
there.
can't we just have one?
Cause they're not
show
black and
every
they got connections. They're not black. That's why.
Yeah,
they're not black.
That'll because like if you try to do a streaming service like Netflix and Hulu, that's a lot. Like
It is.
I think
what he's telling you about is something for us.
No, I'll tell you this. I'll tell you what. When we got off the podcast, I'm gonna
He'll show you.
I'll just
He
show
showed
you.
me it.
So I'm gonna tell you, like, I was.
No, he was just live. Oh, you didn't see it. He was just live the other day.
I was showing my
Just like
ass,
the other
right?
day, he was showing the.
So look, this is what gonna happen. June 3rd, I'm gonna look for y'all. The difference is, look, I'm petty.
See, I'm ahead. So I'm giving you
June
and
3rd,
Travis the.
what they said in the mixtape. Y'all be hating. You see, June 3rd, we'll see what the discussion will be. What they said on the
Yeah, it's
mixtape.
gonna be.
Right?
It's gonna be.
No, look, we gotta get her home. I'm so scared.
I told you she ain't got no. She don't have blood.
Oh my God.
She don't have blood in her body. She got.
I swear, Blue was hanging
be
upside
freezing.
down when I walked back in for the commercial break. I was like, yo, what are you doing up there? Like, there's no reflection in the mirror. It's
Oh
going
my
on.
God.
She's tripping over here.
Okay.
No, go ahead. Let's talk to him.
So we got a couple of. There's a lot of people that dropped some topics. I'm trying to get the one that Rudolph Ramsey. What's his name? Ramsey the Great.
Ramsey the Great.
Mm-hmm.
He had one that's actually happening a lot. So we can get this one. This will be the last topic of the night.
Can we take a commercial break real quick?
Yeah. I don't know how you do it, but we can do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it for you real quick. I'm
Play
taking.
my music video.
You ain't send it to me because you don't like me.
Go to YouTube.
You be throwing subs. She don't like me. I put her. She could have had all her videos played.
No, it's not that.
She could have had her little song played. Look, that people that be.
No.
A little song.
Ask D how many people do I send my music to?
Okay, you
Nah,
scared. Look,
nobody.
you know
She
why?
was nervous.
Because you scared for them to
she was
critique them like
No.
you can't handle it. That's why.
No, that's not why.
You can't handle that pressure.
She still
No.
haven't performed it.
Because you can't handle
No,
that
I did
pressure.
once as a practice.
You
No,
can't.
you gonna perform
Who
today?
y'all want to see?
As a practice.
I'll put your boy out here because I'll put your boy out here.
Oh, that's what. Oh, I could have. But I played the audio anyway, so it was cool.
Yeah.
The Charleston White video.
I put my boy Highway Yellow up here.
I heard of him before.
Highway Yellow go dope. Him and that whole crew go hard. So we're gonna take a commercial break real quick. Who else I'm gonna put up here? I'm gonna put a female up here. I think a name seemed like a female name, so that way I can go on bathroom breaks and stuff of that nature. And what song is it? It's just that's that song.
So is this the one? This
No,
is how
this
he was.
is
Saying, this
old.
is how he was saying. He do his.
Yeah, this how I do mine. So you know.
But we got this program, right?
I don't know because I don't know what they got down there. I thought y'all
See,
had.
we don't use their computers. Remember, we use our.
Oh, we use our. She used her
so
laptop.
So y'all don't use the stuff down there.
No, we use
Yeah.
our laptop.
All right, guys. Well, you asked. Here we go.
Where you
I
at?
promise you, Blue will be okay when y'all come back.
We finna feed her.
My name is Flu, I'm glad y'all know. Kill that shit every goddamn show. I got them bars, you got that dough. Then red light, yellow light, green light, bitch, I go. You go. Red light, yellow light, green light, bitch, I go. One more time for the gram. Red light, yellow light, green light, bitch, my name is Flu, I'm glad y'all know. Kill that shit every goddamn show. I got them bars, you got that dough. Then red light, yellow light, green light, bitch, I go. You go. Red light, yellow light, green light, bitch, I go. One more time for the gram. Red light, yellow light, green light, bitch, I'ma kick shit off like a football game. Kunta Kinte, that's the first 2 chains. Now I'm killing every verse. Who man on the corner with the heat like my name Luke Day. Fly ass kicks, nigga, that's Luke Kane. Silence of the last, told her give me brain. Buy you a drink, but my name not Pain. I'm a minister to the game, but my name not Kane. My name is Flu. Flow so sick, I don't know what to do. So many bitches, I don't know if it's you, but I'm not no snitch. I don't know if it's true. All I know is this bitch came. These niggas tried, but I've been independent like the 5th of July. Got weed so green, if you sniff, you could die like Patty. I'm just trying to get a piece of the pie. Hey, that boy right there, so goddamn cold. Hey, hold my bullshit, no ring in the nose. Hey, I can get 2 fucks some Manfred Dyke. Hey. Make it jump from the lines like Mike. Swish. My name is Flu, I'm glad y'all know. Kill that shit every goddamn show. I got them balls, you got that dough. Then red light, yellow light, green light, bitch, I go. Red light, yellow light, green light, bitch, I go. One more time on the ground. Red light, yellow light, green light, bitch, I'ma keep shit going, diarrhea on the track. Put some kids on and now she giving piggybacks. Oh, say Nick, get to that sack, eat that cookie, then I scat. 1 year later, bring that back. If she got a man, then I bring that gat. If she got a friend, then I bring that stack. And I make them do tricks, pull a rabbit out the hat. Goddamn, when y'all niggas gonna learn? Fire on my brain like Malcolm X Perm. Flow so dope, might as well be cracked. Heavy with the balls, my neck, my back. Do it my way like Usher on the track. Open up doors like the Usher in the back. Now my city gon' eat, my city gon' eat like Precious. What the fuck the food at? My name is Flu, I'm glad y'all know. Kill that shit every goddamn show. I got them balls, you got that dough. Then red light, yellow light, green light, bitch, I go. Red light, yellow light, green light, bitch, I go. One more time on the ground. Red light, yellow light, green light, bitch, I'm like, move, bitch, get out the way. If I get locked up, I'ma get out today. Got boys in the hood like Trey. About to go off on a nigga like Ye. Then light up some of that KK. Better hit it first like Ray. We ain't love no more, nigga, that's day. I'm a Hurricane Chris, no A, baby, yo, bae, my bae. Hell no, you can have that bitch. Bought my cheese, so I dip. Game over, watch me flip. Double cup, nigga, watch me sip. If I go broke, nigga, watch me whip. Rocks in the pot, nigga, watch that skit. Stay out my biz, better watch your lips, for I can't coon. That's trip, goddamn. My name is Flu, I'm glad y'all know. Kill that shit every goddamn show. I got them balls, you got that dough. Then red light, yellow light, green light, bitch, I go. Red light, yellow light, green light, bitch, I go. One more time on the ground. Red light, yellow light, green light, bitch, my name is Flu, I'm glad y'all know. Kill that shit every goddamn show. I got them balls, you got that dough. Then red light, yellow light, green light, bitch, I go. You go. Red light, yellow light, green light, bitch, I go. One more time for the ground. Red light, yellow light, green light, bitch, I go.
Dice Photos, are you ready?
Let's shoot.
Michael Watts, he made me hot. Hard work to me too. Michael Watts, he made me hot. Hard work to me. Michael Watts, he made me hot. Hard work to me too. Michael Watts, he made me hot. Hard work to me. Michael Watts, he made me hot. Hard work to me to the top. Michael Watts, he made me hot. Michael Watts, he made me hot.
I'm tipping like I ain't never tip. Flipping like I ain't never flip. How a yellow I never trip. I just take a trip and goes right the wheel. Sip and drink, you ain't never sip. I'm jamming on some old gangster nip. I'm rocking with the fucking home team, so hell yes, flip over tip. Not saying I don't fuck with tip, cause I'm an urban legend. I've been wrecking since my adolescence. I didn't even smoke the blunt with Devin. Michael Watts told me that I'm ready, that's why he made me the last member. 2018, the 9th day, it was the last month, right before December. I remember, I was all in TV Journey shop. Gold chain, I was about to cop. Watts put the house around my neck, it was going down like Young Jock. Had a video about to drop. 34, I had to make it pop. Until this day, when people see me, they show me love and they give me props.
Michael Watts, he made me hot. Hard work to me too. Michael Watts, he made me hot. Hard work to me. Michael Watts, he made me hot. Hard work to me to the top. Michael Watts, he made me hot. Michael Watts, he made me hot. Michael Watts, he made me hot. Hard work to me too. Michael Watts, he made me hot. Hard work to me. Michael Watts, he made me hot. Hard work to me to the top. Michael Watts, he made me hot. Michael Watts, he made me hot.
I came to the house with a vision. Now it's time to go and get it. I promise to God when I get me a meal, my people, I'ma go and get them. It's how a gang over everything, ain't nothing changed but the look. The only difference is you gotta call Mike Clark for verses and hooks. A lot of niggas really think they be wrecking. I be breaking niggas off every second. And for the niggas that's coming with blessings, like a fraternity nigga, I'm stepping. Nigga that's scary, they carrying weapons. Taking that swooping, little nigga, you selfish. Don't be getting mad cause you getting ate up. On the microphone like a hamburger helper. Got the rap game in a headlock. My money run long like a dreadlock. All of my sneakers, they dead stock. Like money bag, yo, I'm fed now. It's highway yellow, what y'all know about me? I'm out there trade 5 Mill Street. Nigga, holla at me, bitch.
Michael Watts, he made me hot. Hard work to me too. Michael Watts, he made me hot. Hard work to me. Michael Watts, he made me hot. Hard work to me to the top. Michael Watts, he made me hot. Michael Watts, he made me hot. Michael Watts, he made me hot. Hard work to me too. Michael Watts, he made me hot. Hard work to me. Michael Watts, he made me hot. Hard work to me to the top. Michael Watts, he made me hot. Michael Watts, he made me hot.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Hey,
Well, you asked.
Can you shut the door? The studio door.
That-
Yeah. No, I'm talking about that right here. It looks bad on there. There we go. Boom.
Oh, that door.
I know which one he was talking about.
Boom.
I was just looking at this as a studio.
Yeah, you can shut those too. You want to? They were like, "Is Blue okay?"
She gone, man. Sorry.
I do. Come on, Blue. Blue don't want to be seen. She just like to be talked.
It's like talk from side to side.
So, the last topic is from. Well, this gonna be the last topic of the night, but this a lot of topics, so it's gonna have to roll over. But Ramsey the Great, he's another local artist here too.
Do he shoot film as well?
I'm not sure.
Okay, I know somebody. I know the Great is in their name. They do videos. Too.
No, I think he a rap. He actually got some. He actually wanted to come on the show and do the one chip hot chip challenge.
Where he take that one hot chip and then we interview him the whole show and he can't drink no water or nothing.
Yeah, I said, all right, we gonna get you on, man.
That boy's stomach gonna be gone.
But shout out to Ramsey the Great. But he said about he wanted to talk about, I guess, the scene of the rap music, but mostly about these RICO charges and the clout chasing.
Man, it's crazy because too, if I didn't have to go out of town yesterday, I was gonna cover the RICO charges, what RICO charges are.
I don't know what they are.
Okay, so what are RICO charges? Okay, and I was gonna talk about. Of course, I was gonna talk about the shooting.
Mm-hmm.
And I was gonna talk about two more things.
We talked about Alvin Perry's earlier. We talked about Alvin Perry's videos that he put up.
And look, AP my dog, right? Like that's my dog. You know what I'm saying?
They was getting the women.
But I'm like that was like I was not gonna do that arena because of the fact the type of person that I am. I'm a strong advocate of black women.
You talking about the women thing?
Yeah, they like post a picture of show something like because the beauty's in the eyes of the beholder, and I'm not a gatekeeper, right? If somebody,
I don't even think he was looking at it like that.
No, he wasn't. I know his heart was good.
Yeah,
but however,
they don't care.
I already when I saw his post,
they didn't care about.
I didn't like. I'm like, he gonna start a civil war.
Yeah, he is. He definitely is.
So there, I was like, but AP though, that's AP. He can handle it.
Yeah, and he's been. People don't know that he's been doing that though. He did that a couple of times. So
okay, so this is my first go around doing it. But
yeah,
I was gonna talk about something. I was talking about, you know what I'm saying, how relationships. You know, if you both are moved differently, just move on. So I was just talking about different aspects how relationship affects your future, as far as you monopolizing on and just being who you're supposed to be. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Some people are afraid of who you may become. So they stifle you at where you at right now. But that's something totally different. That's we'll talk.
That's a good subject.
But rapping in the rap scene, most rappers gonna fail because you just rap. Simple as that. You rap and you do music. And you're not going anywhere. That's it.
As far as what you mean, as far as like doing something else, like expanding your
because
talent?
If you just rap and do music and that's all you do.
So besides like producing and
no, like let's say this, you just rap and that's all you do, and immediately we think producing.
No. I was, because I know most rappers don't do that. But I'm saying when you said that's all you doing, I was asking.
Yeah. Okay. So you make your music and you put it out. That's it.
Oh, no advertising.
So,
no.
do you know what to do with your ISRCs? Do you know what to do with your UPCs?
Yeah.
Your UPCs. Do you know the main website? Do you know the difference? Do you know how to get your broadcasting checks versus your streaming checks versus your download checks? Do you know that BMI ASCAP don't pay for they don't pay for sales. They pay for broadcasting. So if you were looking for a check for BMI ASCAP, maybe you can get your mechanical royalties when you perform at their live event. Mm-hmm. You record your live event, you did the date, time, the name of the venue, and you get a mechanical check.
Nobody's doing that.
We are, but anyway,
we have somebody out there recording, but they not thinking on that.
But we talking about all your. So once again, when I say rappers, all you do is put your music out and don't do nothing. Okay, so your ISRCs, you got Media Base, BDS Radio, which FM FM, college radio, a lot of the online radios, they get those licensing, right? But they only cover 80%. That's why they tell you to get both of them, because that way you're 100% covered. Cause
so you can do this with your song.
I know, I just don't do it.
So
you can be paying for this podcast, man.
Bang. So your media base, BDS radio, SoundScan, Sound Exchange. You know what I'm saying? So there you go. So that's how you get that one. Then, don't just worry about Spotify and Apple. Huh?
I said, yeah, Apple.
Yeah, because Apple's smart. Apple divides their money by, you can buy the album versus streaming the album. If you happen to buy 1 million copies and stream 1 million copies, you didn't got hit with the RA and the RA for streaming. So they just double their money. So one is for streaming, one is for buying. People don't know that. It's a difference between Apple Music and iTunes. They just up under the same umbrella, right?
Yeah.
So
I don't fuck with none of them.
Google Music is bought out by YouTube Music now. That's why all your stuff are lining up for the official artist page.
Yeah.
Your music videos and your albums are like the big people now, because Google been bought out by YouTube Music, not YouTube. You can play your music on YouTube, but
it's YouTube Music and YouTube TV is two different.
Yes, and YouTube. They are 3 different entities.
That's like America. People don't know that. United States of America, and then you got the USA.
Yeah,
it's a corporation.
Exactly. People don't know. Exactly. Now you're talking. You know what I'm saying? So that's with that. So then most of y'all be like, I got my own publishing. How do you collect your publishing? It takes a team to collect your publishing. You can't go to China and be like, yo, y'all been playing my music over here. Y'all owe me publishing checks. So what you do, you go to a publishing company. They may take 15%, like Song Trust or any other publishing company. Sign up, because most of the time Song Trust is partnered with Spotify or any other digital thing, and they get your money directly. So where it's 4,000.
Hold on real quick, not to cut you off.
I'm just answering the great question.
What he's saying is something that I would want him to talk about at an event, because I bet a lot of artists
I go on tour and do this, and then they're gonna ignore the podcast, and they're gonna come to me and be like, "Then I charge you." Because when I sit on podcasts and I don't gotta
if they was watching it, y'all was supporting.
Exactly, and I don't gotta deal with my manager. Be like, yeah, and I be like, all right, what the fuck ever. So I'm on somebody's podcast, and Greg asks a question like that, and I go on the list real quick and be like, this is how you do it.
And then another thing is, a lot of people don't know, is there's websites that will pay you for your acapellas.
Here we go. Your acapella vocals can be sent from Songtrade. You know how Chet spell his name, like Chet and the R? Mm-hmm. So it's like Songtrade and the letter R.com. That's like a sync licensing site. AEI.com is another site. You know when you walking in the mall, you're like, damn, where that song come from? You have no idea, you never heard it before. Those are the companies that shoot your music all over to the malls, to the shoe stores, and different things of that nature. That's how B.O.B. got on with his first song called Sky. He sounded like Andre 3000. We was like, wow. Because he understood that as an engineer, and before he was rapping, you know what I'm saying? But
so anyway, this is what you mean by you just rapping.
You just rapping.
Oh, okay.
A lot of y'all here bitching.
Okay. It's crazy. I know how to do all that. I just don't have the time to do all that. And I didn't put my song out to make it big. I just did it just to show people, hey, I know how to rap too. I'm out. Boom.
You alright now. You ain't no rapper.
She said she was. She said I did. That was off the top.
Rap battle.
No, let's battle now. Then let's go and get this. Let's get it on.
Bar for bar.
Bar for bar. Let's go. Go first.
Let's go.
You sick, but you ain't sick. You know what I'm saying? It's a difference.
I'm sick.
Yeah, no. Be healthy.
I'm sick. You just over there looking thick.
No. Whack. Your pockets are touching. Then your pants are unified. Look, don't try to read your lyrics off your phone. She's trying to
Foul number 3.
He beat me up. No, just messing with you.
Foul number 3.
No, but no, like a lot of people.
But yeah, it's a lot of work, like you said.
But they blame the radio station for a lot of it.
They do.
When they could be doing that.
The radio station only covers BDS, Media Base, Sound Exchange, BMI, ASCAP. That's the radio station job, right?
That's
Broadcasting.
They don't cover everything else.
Broadcasting is if you go to Pandora, it's broadcasting. Yeah. If I click on your channel and I listen to one of your songs, then it's like 5 Tupacs and 3 Outkast, then your song, that's broadcasting. Versus Apple Music is where you can buy the album or listen to the album, download it, and listen to it all the way through.
So
broadcast, you can't
Spotify is broadcasting?
It's both.
It's both.
Because you can go to a song and create a playlist and then generate stuff.
Oh, okay.
Now, however, with Spotify, people like, well, you told me 4,000. Why I only got but 3,000? Because a lot of your followers, you don't target premium listeners. Premium listeners pay out more versus free
I'm a
users.
premium listener.
So, like, he give you the big checks. The free listeners don't. So people don't know how to target market with that.
So Flu, you know what I'm saying? You too. You know what I'm saying? Y'all songs
They playing.
Your songs
You know,
is heavy rotation
they
on my phone. I'm
They
just
playing.
saying.
But I was really surprised when I found out about the acapella thing because a lot of DJs will pay for your acapellas to mix with other songs.
But that's what
like house music and stuff like that. You know,
but that's why I was
DJs.
like with DJ package. I'm glad you brought it up, DJ.
Oh yeah, tell them about that too, because people don't know
Okay,
about that.
so when you telling the DJ you want, it's a thing called DJ pack. There go DJ pack.
Service packet, however you want to call
Okay,
it.
yeah,
Tell
okay.
them about
So
it.
this is what a DJ packet is. Correct me at any moment.
No, you got
Okay. So DJ Diamond Blue is at I said Diamond Blue. I think I said it back. I had a dyslexia moment.
They know.
So
BBD.
Just, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that girl is poor. Oh no, that's the other girl.
Oh, I'm happy you said that. Okay, he didn't think the other way.
Yeah.
Now you being funny.
But he didn't think the other way with BBD.
Nah,
he was thinking Bad Bill DeVoe.
I know.
Yeah.
I know that's why. He did that on the
Y'all crazy. They got internal jokes. They go nah, but look,
we call her BBD for not this man.
I have nothing to do with that.
He's knocking down all his signs. This is where our beef
This was not
started.
Street Legion.
Look, this is where our beef Street Legion beef started. No,
This
Look,
this is where the beef started.
This was not a Street Legion.
Look, knock that shit down quick. But no, so if you want to send her a service pack or DJ pack or any DJ pack, this is how it's supposed to go.
And it's a foul. Start off with your what?
Instrumental, acapellas, instrumentals, acapella. These are different files. Instrumentals, but they're not gonna steal your beat, fam. They're not gonna steal your beat.
Oh, you remember that dude
This is what people
the
don't
dude
understand.
that I'm gonna say it, Stop Playing. What was that? Stop Playing. The dude was like, "Hey, you want me to play your song?" He was like, "Oh nah, man, I don't want nobody to steal my music."
Okay, so
But ain't nobody.
So, if you don't know what the instrumentals are for, instrumentals is to mix your song sometimes. Sometimes when artists are performing like it, or even when you're not performing, let's say we want to play your song. And sometimes songs aren't made where you can loop it in the beginning to talk.
y'all come in like the baby. They need room
come
to.
in. So we play your instrumental while we on the mic talking about the drink specials, who's coming up next, and then we drop your song. And then not only that too, DJs who proficient in scratching, I'm not there yet, but they will mix your instrumental with your song to do the scratching. So we're not trying to steal your beat. Trust me.
Oh, so is that the two turntable when they?
Yeah. So
okay.
and then so your acapellas. So just in case they got a Pop Smoke instrumental coming on, and it's at the end of the loop. And they ready to bring you in. You know what I'm saying? Just like you over here, like I don't know, to watch me shake the room. Then all of a sudden you hear Usher at the end. Yeah. That's the acapella being blended in with that to transition it over to your song.
Exactly.
So that too, she already mentioned this, but if those who don't know about the instrumental acapella, have a version of your song that has an intro so they can loop it and play it with your acapellas.
Exactly.
That will play with your instrumental.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I know those three. I don't know the other two. I thought it was like two more.
Clean and unclean.
Clean and unclean. I knew that. So you gotta have a clean and unclean.
And then also,
So it's like a
what
radio
really
version,
top
right?
it off is if you want to send like a little EPK. You don't have to, but EPKs are good. So if it's a song I like, and let's say I forward it to a DJ in Dallas or DJ in Houston or in Detroit, they're like, "Who's this artist?" Your EPK
your
tells
EPK is
you.
right
They
there.
can just go look up your YouTube page.
So I don't call this person's name, but I just did an
I want to
EPK.
shout out to he's locked up right now, but Kid Boots. What I say about him? Every time he drop an album, he would send me the whole instrumental of the album, the whole acapella of the album, the clean version of the album, the unclean version of the album, in his own zip file of that one album. And that takes time when it's an album. One song is easy.
But
When
when
you
it's
have
an
an album
album,
of 13, 14, 15 songs,
Yeah.
that takes time, and he did that, and he used to send it to all the dojo DJs with the cover and the EPK. He would do that.
So he was serious about it.
He was serious about it.
EPKs.
So, and there's two kind of
EPKs.
EPKs. So there's one, your website can be EPK, You can use that.
Portable.
So that's pretty much what that's.
You also have the PDF one with the clickable links.
Yep.
I don't do too many of those, but I do know how to do those. And you just have the JPEG one with the one. You got the 1-page one. You got the one with 2 or 3 pages. So if you want to put your discography on there and all that. Some people do it. It depends on how you want to do it.
I prefer
each
like
one is different.
And this is coming from a commercial business standpoint, right? And what she's saying is definitely not wrong at all. But when you get into a certain arena, everything is fast, attention span, and quick.
Exactly.
So you probably want to make an EP, and I'll give you a free game, artistecard.com.
Yeah.
Is you can just go there. It's dummy proof, right? So you go there quick because everybody want to see real quick. 2 songs, 15 to 20 pictures, 2 music, your strongest music videos, bios, picture, everything on the profession, and all your social media hands. If you don't know what social media hands are, they're Facebook, Instagram,
they better
LinkedIn.
know about that.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what they're talking about with that. So to answer your question for as rapping in the city, why they make it, because the business, and this is a lot of city.
Yeah.
This is universal, just not San Antonio, right? And big people talk about identities and stuff of that nature. If you don't have the business in order, it don't matter.
Another thing I learned, me and Flu went to a Rock Nation brunch in Houston, and I learned from this girl. She works with Rock Nation. If your paperwork ain't right on your stuff, it's people out there that'll buy the rights. I guess the rights to your music and stuff, and you ain't gonna make no money off of it.
So that's what Michael Jackson did with Paul McCartney. What is that thing? What's his name? McCarthy.
And Eminem too.
He did Eminem.
No, but wait, it's a misconception to that.
I don't think it was something else he did with Eminem.
So with the publishing on there, he only had the Shady song.
Right. Yeah.
Because he was because they ship stuff around.
Yeah.
A lot, and I don't even think that he knew the public. He just bought a catalog.
He was just mad.
So like he just bought a catalog. Well, he was actually think about this. Why was the Eminem song up on the Sony's catalog? Because that's
Michael Jackson.
No, that's what Michael Jackson bought. It's like buying those Garage Wars. You don't know what the fuck is in there.
Right.
But you know there's a bunch of people because he was really just going at the Beatles shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then to keep up his lifestyle, he did it at Paul, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Whatever. But Eminem shit just happened to be in the mix of that. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like you like,
it was innocent bystander kind of thing.
It just happened to fall in time. So and that's why Sony was upset with Michael. You know, he left with half of their publishing.
Yeah. Wasn't Prince the same way, kind of?
The Prince issues was a different situation.
They wouldn't let him out of his.
No, they wanted Prince masters.
Right, that's why he recorded at the house.
Everything was on his computer.
Right.
And they was like, well, you signed a contract.
I never knew about the masters. That's what that was.
Yeah. So the masters, I have a lot of artists' masters in my stuff, and I fuss at these artists all the time. Like, yo, come and get your shit out my computer, because when I delete it, you're gonna be tight. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, this is.
I never understood that either. Like sometimes when artists get ready to perform a show, and I'm like, send me the MP3. They're like, oh, you download it for SoundCloud? I'm like, you don't have the MP3? Oh no, but my engineer does. I'm like, why didn't you leave with the song?
So
this. Or why didn't you have them send it to you?
So this and
why are you having your engineer upload your music?
This is crazy, right? So it's like with me. For us here at this studio, but I work with. I mean, I work with, and I'm not even capping, bragging. I work with a lot of celebrity, artists. I just
not on. Just talked to you about you was on.
Yeah, no, I mean,
I ain't gonna name drop, but
yeah, but you saw Miss. I didn't name drop on Facebook, but Miss Lisa was like, tell the whole story. You know what I'm saying? But I work with celebrity artists, right? And I say the same thing to the independent artists. Like what I do, if it's a song, you come and tell me like, yo, I'm gonna drop this one. Like, drop it where? I'm gonna send it here. Immediately, right? Once you do your custom version and stuff of that nature, I'll automatically go back in and I'll go ahead and make your edit version. I send you the wave and I send you MP3. So I drop it there to you. And I have you, here's your session, just in case you don't like my mix and mastering at the end of the day. I'm not one of the guys that be like, oh, you ain't like my work. You done paid me already. I'll strip this bitch naked and give it to you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So but if your engineer, and some engineers charge more for that. You know what I'm saying? And artists come to studios, immediately. If you come in my studio, you Gucci'd out and you brag about this, I'm like, I'm gonna give you my full price, because recording is one price, mixing can be another price, mastering is another price. Those two things, mixing and mastering, are totally different. One is a blend and one is a gel. and it takes time for each one of them. You know what I'm saying? So, and you want to come in.
So when these artists is putting these albums together, they it's a lot of money involved in.
It's a lot of money in a song, and so for those who don't know marketing, it's $200,000 to $250,000 just for a big artist.
Yeah,
10% of that. 10% of that is what, 20,000. That may goes to, I don't know, people advertising and radio things. I'm gonna get on this. I'm gonna cover that in a minute. 10% of that is like what, 20,000. 20% that's 2,000, right? 10% of 20,000 is 2,000. 2,000 can break an independent artist in and do 1 million streams, and you make 4. So you paying to invest in yourself.
Right. Yeah.
You saw how that break down, but most people don't think about that. You know what I'm saying? You talking about
you want the money. They're just thinking about, oh man, I just call it lazy.
You know what I'm saying? So April 15th was the second quarter. If you did 300,000 streams the first quarter, you get paid for that, right? But if you do another 300,000 streams the second quarter, you get a paycheck for that, right? You do it you do 300,000 streams each quarter. That's a paycheck. Mm-hmm. And on multiple platforms, but we don't think about it like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I was, they think, well, my spins are slowed down and this is slowed down. Well, you get paid quarterly. What did you do from April 15th to the next 3 months?
Right.
What was your stream like? So and then you pick it back up. That's understandable. It's summertime, but you have to pour the money into yourself to pay for that.
Right.
To in order to do that. So if you're making 4,000 every million, take 2 and put it back in there. You don't have to stop at 1 million. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times people don't understand, and that's a lack of financial literacy too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's big.
People talk about crypto, X-trade, trademark,
Forex.
What's it called?
Forex.
They talk about all that constantly. That's up and down. But the investment of oneself is consistent. If you go and put money behind your music in a digital streaming world, you're going to make your money back. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's via Spotify, they got platforms for broadcasting. You go get your Pandora done. Mm. Your channel's getting hit up. And you're bringing people to your channel. You may have a UGK or somebody on your channel. Like, just say Flu. They may have them up there with your Jay-Z's and your people that got those lyrics, Nas and all this on his channel.
Okay. Yeah.
Right? It's his channel, but he invested in his channel on Pandora. Now, BDS, Media Based Sound Exchange, SoundScan, in the pros. Your public organization, right? Your performance right organization. BMI ASCAP. Now they able to pay you because now you're broadcasting. That's not sales.
Got you.
And so when you performing at somebody's live show, you put the time in the event, they'll pull up the venue and they'll pay your mechanical royalties. Right?
But people don't know that.
And then people metadata so fucked up. We still talk I hope I'm answering all your questions. People metadata so fucked up, right? Metadata is so fucked up, right? They don't even know how to put the proper stuff in there. I got artists and stuff that I work with. So when I go in and distribute on the Aggers, TuneCore, CD Baby, DistroKid, and all that. When you go in and put the metadata in there, make sure you get everybody their thing. So if it was recorded at Street Legend Studios, put Street Legend Studios. Put the vocal mixing, sound mixing, and vocal engineering, sound engineering, and mixing engineering are all 4 qualities in the song.
Okay.
And then mastering. So if one person did all those, put those titles up under their name that they done, right? That's one. So then you had a producer and the composer, right? Producer.
This is the
metadata. A producer and a composer is not the same.
Okay.
A beat maker composes beat. But when we talking about a song, if you just a beat maker, they bought the beat for you, and the executive producer, the artist composer, they're the composer.
Right.
There's a difference between a producer and an executive producer, a producer and a composer. Big difference. So when you're looking at these credits, so that's why when a song go platinum or a song get a Grammy, everybody involved in that song or that on that album, they get paid, and that whole team gets a Grammy.
So that's why I be seeing people and they be like, Yeah, he so he got a Grammy. I'm like, a Grammy for what? What the fuck did he do? I don't. That makes sense.
So
though.
how you think you get?
It's like
Grammy,
behind the scenes.
How you think you get Grammy award winning engineers,
Right,
Grammy award winning composer?
Like Swiss Beats would be something like that. Right?
He's an executive
Or
producer
like
and a producer.
Dr. Dre. And
Dr.
those
Dre.
type of
No, they're composers, executives. They can be those, but your engineers are the people that tighten up the drum. They sit there and blend the vocal. The audio engineer, right?
Gotcha.
That you never know.
They on the board.
They on the boards and shit. They sit there all night and play with the song and shit, right? They even get Grammys. You see what I'm saying? So there's a difference. That's how the whole team get a Grammy, and that's why these people know what they talking about. You know what I'm saying?
See, it's a lot, man.
Woo.
Yeah,
So did I answer his question?
We need to have a conference.
But they ain't ready for that type of
Yeah,
smoke,
the conference,
man.
and then we charging.
And then, like, if you think I'm capping, I just had a retired Def Jam representative, confirm to his artist, like, Cedric know what he's talking about. And this is me this is me just shooting the shit, talking and telling the independent artists how to get, boom, boom, boom.
Right.
And he looked at him. He was doing it. He was doing his due diligence right over there. He was like, who's talking? And that made me.
He went to
who that? Talk to
Ben, the Rico. You say you're gonna tell us about the Rico.
Oh, what time is it?
Is Blue trying to come in?
Yeah, I think she's trying to come in. Man, it's already 10 o'clock. How about we do a joint podcast together? We sit down and talk about it.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah.
I might not be here. I might be on the road.
Yo, I'll wait till you come back then.
But whenever I get a chance to, cause they still gonna be here.
Oh, she do got my number. Hello. Let me in now. Donald Trump, Bill Gates. All right, I'm gonna let you in. I'm
gonna sign off real quick.
You want to sign?
So it's Where You Ask Podcast.
Just click right there to stop it.
Street Legion, stepping in. Blue is up and down.
Yeah, she's hanging outside.
You know what I'm saying?
She's upside down.
She trying to get her life together. I'm gonna let her come in and see if she want to say something for the 1 and 2. And in the meantime,
for the one time.
In the meantime, I'm gonna play a song. My boy, he hit me up when he did this, and nobody else had heard this song yet. So I'm gonna say it. I probably am the first person to hear this song on the phone live. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna play a little bit of it before we sign out. Shout out to the homie little what I call him? Little Hyundai. Hyundai Warren.
And AC Tina Turner.
AC Tina Turner. Shout out Radio After Podcast. This is my boy Lambo. I'm just gonna let his song play a little bit.
Lambo.
And killers. Yeah, hope that you feel us. Yeah, who said that we don't cook dope like a chemist? Yeah, even in the summer streets colder than a blizzard. Yeah, east side gorillas. Yeah, apes and gorillas. Yeah, hustlers and killers. Yeah, hope that you feel us. Yeah, who said that we don't cook dope like a chemist? Yeah, even in the summer streets colder than a blizzard. Yeah, look, east side be the realest. I'ma make them feel it. San Antonio be my city. Yeah, out here on the grind, boys getting rich. Straight from Beach Road to the heights to the sticks. Yeah. Park on the curb, fuck what you heard. You're coming to the east if you wanna see the Spurs. Swing and I swerve, spilt my serve. Swung through the village, how to holla at Lil Herb. Yeah. Welcome to the east, it's another place. Boys right here disappear without a trace. I know they see us shining, how we put it in their face. Motherfuck the lives, I'm trying not to catch a case. I know this little bitch from Eastwood, suck on dick. That's just real good. Yeah. Can't blame me, you do it too if you could.
Religion Nation.
All right, man. That was the boy Lambo. Shout out to Lambo for the East Side the realest. He actually had the net on fire with everybody doing their remixes. Nobody. I told him when he called me and showed. I said I don't know why nobody touched that beat. That Southside the realest Big Tuck beat is It's like another version of Southside. It's like an upbeat version to me. But that beat is live. I don't know why nobody ever like touched it with a freestyle.
Yeah, he said. Yeah, he came on there and set that on fire.
Yeah. But shout out to Lambo. Shout out to T1 Travis. Couldn't make it tonight. Handling some family stuff. So shout out to him. Prayers to his family and Miss Perry's family too. I ain't gonna go into details, but prayers for them. Blue, you want to say something? Shout out to
everyone who supports the Roy Yes podcast. I know y'all saw that. I'm not gonna what tonight. So just say a prayer for me. Nothing bad. Probably just.
She need to eat some real food. That's what it is.
No, it's probably just a stomach virus. That's all it is, you know.
So you ain't here with mud, but now you got grease. Y'all, my dog Blue sick.
They always making fun.
She got mud, but Blue.
Nah, but appreciate everybody for tuning in.
Shout
out to Ben.
Legend Studios for letting us use the studio tonight, because you know the other studio wasn't available tonight. Shout out to Mickey's Reading Show. They're on their way to the SEA Awards. If you voted for me for the SEA Awards, I appreciate it. If I win, I love it. If I don't, it's all good. I'm just happy to be nominated.
But congratulations for being nominated.
Thank
Somebody mentioned my name, then I just got quiet. I stopped sharing for some reason. And they think I know I was off the list. I was like, damn.
What's that? What is it?
The SEA Awards, Southern Entertainment Awards. I was nominated for
female DJ. Oh, that what that is? We voted a long time ago.
It is. That's the only thing. That's the only downfall about that award. The voting
like 3 months ago we voted.
Months. The voting is long, so sometimes I be forgetting that people can still vote.
Yeah, I clearly forgot. I was voted. I think audio engineer.
Oh yeah.
I was like, oh shit, I made a list.
Amazon was nominated. T-Smoke was nominated for a couple of stuff. Cheryl Metal, Urban Sweet was nominated for a couple of stuff. So shout out to them. I think High Strong was, and it's crazy. I found out I was nominated through High Strong. High Strong sent me the link to vote for him. So I was like, let me just go look to the other categories. And that's when I saw my name. I was like, oh, I'm nominated.
That's dope. I saw it when they first, I guess like in the beginning. Or whatnot, and I was like, "Oh, sorry, I got nominated. Oh, as you know, what I'm saying, audio engineer in the studio or whatever." And I was like, "That was dope." Then like, I forgot they was still voting. I went up there no more. I was like, "Well, it's cool." But Cheryl now deserve it though.
Shout out to Radioactive for winning the what's the podcast of the year?
Yeah,
was that what it was?
Shouts out to them.
Yeah, but I just want to let y'all know, we coming for that whole this year. So you better strap in.
Look,
I'm strapped in.
What you know about twerk, boy? You know what I'm saying?
I'm strapped in.
Clap him into a coma. No, I'm out the podcast game now. I'm on to television, so y'all can a
little flex.
No, it's cool.
No. Which one is this mic?
It's all right. That's why it's the.
He got the.
But
smart.
No, shout out to everyone who supports us. We couldn't do this without you guys. You know, shout out to my co-host T1D holding it down. Especially when I can't hold it down, they hold it down. It's hard to find co-hosts that can do that. So I really appreciate you guys. Especially since you got it down today because I wasn't feeling well.
Yeah.
So
I had all the energy. I was ready for all the smoke.
You haven't talked in a whole bunch of months. That's why.
I haven't. I was on last week, but I was in a truck. It was different. It was trucks backing in and.
Y'all heard about that beep?
Yeah.
I'm chopping on a macadamia nut cookie.
Oh yeah, that macadamia was.
That's my favorite cookie.
Man, it was hidden.
So go ahead, D.
Yeah, but appreciate everybody for tuning in, man. If it's your first time, go ahead, hit the subscribe button, follow. We got the Facebook like page, we got the TikTok, we got the Instagram. You can follow us on Spotify, Google Play, all streaming services. You can find us on, so there ain't really no excuse at this point. If you ain't messing with us, you just don't fuck with us at this point.
Hey, also make sure y'all go subscribe to the YouTube channel, because they need 1,000 subscribers. Why do they need 1,000?
Go ahead and tell them.
If they get more than 1,000, that's fine. So they need 1,000 subscribers so we can monetize their YouTube. I say we because as a whole unit, they need their YouTube monetized.
I keep on telling y'all that. Maybe with him saying it, it'll probably. But I told y'all, man. I keep telling y'all.
60 billion people on YouTube, right? They just need 1,000 subscribers. They got 1,000 friends.
I got more than 1,000 friends. I got more than 1,000 family members. But I know my family not gonna support me, but I love y'all.
And then so go ahead and then y'all continue doing y'all live, get that 4,000 hours of YouTube time, streaming time. Once you get that and make that fucking money, man. And like
that's
I said,
the goal, man. To upgrade to you know what I'm saying. Ain't no use to doing this. I heard you say this a couple of times. Ain't no use to doing it if you're not gonna get paid for it.
Yeah, like I said,
it's fun. It's therapeutic to sit and talk, but why not do that and get a check from it?
Exactly, and stop waiting for a cosign, man. Keep it 100. We credit checking. You know what I'm saying?
I gave up on cosigning.
Oh, bro, I never, and maybe because I had my dad and stuff that them around, but I never like really look. I never looked for a cosign. I mean, when I used to walk around with my head down, right? And so when I got in the military, I can never get this black drill, so I took my hat. He threw it on the ground and stumped on my shit. I was like, oh. I got, but it was like a deja vu because my dad took my hat, but he made me wear my hat over my eyes like this, and so it like forced me
Jay-Z.
It forced me to have my head up so I can see. And now if I fixed it, he was like, bro, when anybody know what military when they get to smoking you, they mean they work you out until you muscle fair, you convulsing and shit.
Travis might know about it.
So military, I was 11 Bravo, so. And it was just like, so they pretty much, he made me wear my hat low so I can hold my head up. So when I walk, it's straight in my posture. So we're walking the room now, hat on or hat not, my head is up.
Right.
That's what they taught me. Yeah, so like, don't wait on a cosign, man. Make your way. I know I'm not from San Antonio. I know I'm not here. Am I gonna cosign me? Probably not. Nah. Am I gonna get on that radio station? Probably not. Am I gonna be like that podcast rocking? Probably not. But guess what? I bought my radio station. I bought my TV network. So guess what? We're going to be like Alan Sanders. You're going to see all my team in different movies playing different characters.
Right.
Like Happy Madison series. You know what I'm saying?
That's how it should be.
And that's how it is. And shouts out,
because it's I don't know if people realize this. And this goes for music too. All it takes is one. If one artist from San Antonio crack the door open enough to where everybody else can start getting in, then y'all ain't gonna have no problem. Just like the podcasting. If we just, you know what I'm saying? I said this in a group too, because there's one thing my mom told me is closed mouths don't get fed. So let me know what it is up front. If we not gonna be sharing each other's stuff and supporting each other, let me know.
I was laughing. I was like,
let me know, because I can stop doing that. I can stop because I share everybody's stuff. So let me know.
Exactly.
He said, first off, fuck your cast and declare
Exactly.
where you at? You the first to claim to be a part.
So before we leave,
claim to be a part, but I slapped your mic. We bust some podcast. Y'all fuck for mic.
So before we leave,
you better stop. We're gonna do a diss track. I've been waiting to do a diss track.
I'm not with it.
We did one on D.
They did one on me on the prank.
Damn.
They had somebody actually do a song.
And we had him as a guest on there chilling. He didn't even know that guy.
He's sitting right next to me. I'm like, at first we listening because we used to play the music and stuff at the beginning, right? So we playing this. We in the studio. It's bumping. I'm like, and then I'm listening to it. I'm like, I said, what he said? He said something about Mr. Not Live at 5. I said, oh, this about me.
And then he's like,
and he sits right. I said, who? I said, I heard that. Who is this? And then he sit next to me. He ain't saying nothing because he kept telling Blue, I don't know if he's gonna get mad or not. I'm like, bro,
No, we prank each other, so it's gonna get
good. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say, after we end this live, make sure you go to Overtime Hustling on their YouTube page and go
shout out to Overtime
the Winging It podcast. They live right now. So shout out to them.
And I think who is live tonight? If this mic could talk, can't talk.
If this mic could talk, it's live.
With B Jones and D Ken. Let me stop messing.
D Jones and B Ken.
D Jones be getting mad when I mess up their name. So but them was Radioactive live today too. Okay, well y'all go follow all these podcasts, man. We all got our like Sid was saying earlier, man. We all got our little niches and stuff that we talk about. So wherever you go, it's one of the subjects that you like is gonna get covered more than likely. If I say me personally, I got everybody in the lanes. Is I know Radioactive gonna come with the interviews. I know they're gonna come with the interviews. I know if this mic could talk. they got their whole structure set up. They, you know what I'm saying, with the trivia questions, the Black Excellence episode, you know, that kind of stuff. I know Socially Irresponsible will eventually start. Not saying, shout out Socially Irresponsible. They come with the topics too, man. They come with the topics too.
I'm just pressing the button.
But shout out to all the podcasts in the city, man. Keep doing your thing. But we signing out. It's Taco Wednesday, and
that don't even make sense.
And I'm out.